Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to Game Night in the Region on the Region Sports Network, streaming worldwide on the internet at facebook.com/regionsports and regionsports.com. We come to you tonight from the Brickyard at Hobart High School as the Region Sports Network presents the RSN number 6 Hobart Brickies taking on the Culver Academy Eagles. I'm Michael Brenner. I'll have the play-by-play for today's game. And joining me with the color analysis, the one, the only, my man, Mr. Simmons.
Hey,
Jay, how are you?
Great to be here with you, Michael. Hey, I'll tell you what, I need you every week. I need that introduction all the time. I love it. You know, you wonder, how is Hobart number 6 in the RSN poll, and they're 1-2?
They are 1-2, and you talk about a team that has fluctuated in that RSN top 10 poll throughout the weeks. This is week number 4. They started the year, let's see, I have my notes somewhere here. They started as the number 5 week 1, then dropped to 7, dropped to number 10 last week, got their win against Griffith last week, and now they are number 6. So they are fluctuating all over the RSN poll.
Well, you know, when you're a 4A school and you start off the bat with 2 6As, Chesterton and Maryville, which is one of the it's got to be number 1 in the RSN poll. That is a tough start. When I talked to Coach Osika at the Pigskin preview event at Set 'em Up in Griffith, Coach Osika said, you know what, we love that opening 2 weeks. That's the big test, and then we get to conference, and we know where we stand. And last week they put it to Griffith 49-13, so there's no looking back now for an 0-2 start. Now they're starting conference, out of conference tonight, but then they go to rest of the season conference. So it's going to be a good start, and all of a sudden a good finish for these Brickies.
Yeah, it'll be fun to watch how this team really starts to transform and really kind of grow, because obviously they were a state championship team. By the way, I want to welcome everyone into the Tech Tailgate Show, brought to you by Tech Credit Union. Tech Credit Union with 5 Northwest Indiana locations to serve you. Visit techcu.org for more info. Yeah, I mean, this team is growing. They lost a lot of defensive starters. They lost a lot of their seniors to graduation that are off playing in D1 schools right now. I mean, this team's removed from a state championship appearance last year, but lost to Roncalli, Indy Roncalli last year, obviously. But they're trying to build on that, still trying to make it, back and make this a postseason run that this fan base wants to see.
Yeah, and think about it. You have I would say true freshman. I sound like I'm a college announcer, but you have a freshman coming out and starting against Chesterton and Maryville in weeks 1 and 2. Boy, that's putting the deer in the headlights right there.
Yeah, talk about a guy who's going to have to really develop, and really started to do that against Griffith last week. So we'll see how that plays with the Culver Academy Eagles here. They're coming in 3-0 after a big win against Hanover Central last week, 35-34. Jay, they put up 21 points in the fourth quarter over on the Wildcats to go 3-0. That was pretty impressive, and they jumped into number 15 in the AP poll in Class 4A.
Yeah, and you're talking Culver 3-0. They're played 4A, one 4A school and 2 3A schools, so competition level not as high.
But they still had, Hanover. Hanover we know is a good school as well, and a good program as well. Coach Parker doing a really good job over there. We're going to take a step aside real quick, and then we'll bring you a little bit more about Culver and Hobart as this pregame rolls on. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Tonight's Game Night in the Region broadcast is brought to you by Strack & Van Til, your favorite Indiana-made grocery store. The Crow Companies, your insurance superheroes. Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters. Build your future. Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, keeping you cool in the summer and cozy in the winter.
Tech Credit Union, on the web at techcu.org.
Hose Connections in Hammond, proven under pressure.
Total Disposal, no hidden fees, no surprise increases, no contracts, always upfront pricing. Century 21 affiliated David Taylor, smarter, bolder, faster.
Four Seasons Mechanical, your Northwest Indiana heating and air conditioning specialists.
Toyota of Maryville, we make it easy. Odyssey Specialized Logistics, now hiring drivers and mechanics. Indiana Army National Guard, learn more at nationalguard.com/Indiana.
Ethos Dental Group in Munster, dental care you can believe in.
orthopedic specialists of Northwest Indiana. Sentier Bank. Burns Funeral Home and Crematory, serving Northwest Indiana for over 113 years. Tonight's game sponsors include Home Connection Realty, Cagney's in Hobart, Bud Insurance, Lighthouse Whole Food Grill, River Point Country Club, The Main Room, Ray's Barbershop, Edward Jones Investments, Tim O'Brien, Dave's Towing, Holiday Rent-A-Car, Kara's Hair Studio, Reese Funeral Home.
The Centurion Award from Century 21. It represents prestige in real estate. Winning one is an honor. Winning it multiple times describes a dedication to excellence. It also describes David Taylor of Century 21 Crown Point. When buying or selling a home in the region, you want to deal with a fixture of the region with a caring approach that has also earned him Best of the Region awards. Add your name to his list of satisfied clients. David Taylor, Century 21 Real Estate. Find out more at davidtaylor.c21.com and start packing. Tech Credit Union is the better option for personal and business banking. Buy a car, remodel your home, pay for an education, expand your business. Tech Credit Union can help you do these things and more. You'll enjoy the latest banking services, but without the cost of the big bank relationship. With branches throughout the region, fee-free ATMs nationwide, and online services, they're convenient too. Learn more at techcu.org. Contact any branch or call 800-276-TECH. Tech Credit Union is an equal opportunity lender and federally insured by the NCUA.
The team of sports medicine experts at Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana is committed to getting athletes back in the game, with a focus on not only helping patients recover from injuries, but helping improve athletic performance to prevent injuries. Orthopedic Specialists provides the most advanced, comprehensive care to their patients. To learn more about all Orthopedic Specialists can do to help rehab and prevent athletic injuries, visit them on the web at osni.org or call them at 219-923-3300. Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana, providing world-class care to Northwest Indiana for over 20 years.
Welcome back to the Tech Tailgate Show, brought to you by Tech Credit Union, celebrating 85 years of serving the community. Check them out at techcu.org here in the Region Sports Network. Mike Brenner here along with Jay Simmons. We got Nick Russ in the house. Bob Guerrero working the camera for you tonight here at the Brickyard. Let's start with Culver here, Jay, the visiting team on the scoreboard. Culver obviously coming on 3-0 right now, 5-6 last year. The last time they were under 500 back in 2014 at 4-7, but they've won sectional championships back in 2000 and 2015. Yeah,
and right now they're averaging 35 points a game. They're giving up defensively 18 points a game, and you look as their quarterback goes, so the Culver team, you got Jim Pisani, 24 for 46, 411 yards, 79 yards is his longest pass, 2 touchdown passes, 2 interceptions. So they throw the ball, but not a lot. That's not a lot of throws over 3 games. But here's where you look at it. In 3 games, Jim Pisani, 40 carries, 231 yards, 5.8 yards per carry, 5 touchdowns. So he's going to be the guy that's in the red zone. He's going to be carrying the ball. Then you got Nick Pepino, 10 carries, 123 yards, 12 yards average, 2 touchdowns. And then Kyle Egerburton, let's see, that's 19 carries, 81 yards, 4 touchdowns. So he's right behind him on carrying the ball. Defensively, they're really going to have to slow down this Hobart offense because Hobart is dynamic both offensively, passing, and defense. So Culver's going to have their work cut out for them tonight.
Yeah, these have been really close games the last couple years. This is the 4th all-time meeting between Culver and Hobart. Hobart has won all 3 of the previous matchups. Some have gone to triple overtime. Couple of seasons they've only won by 3 points, so we think this might be a close game, but last year was a little bit of a blowout as well against Culver, but we'll see how these 2 teams match up for sure. Culver's, like you said, has their work cut out for them definitely here. We're going to take a quick timeout here on the Tech Credit Union Tailgate Show here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Today's coverage is brought to you in part by Sentier Bank. With branches across Northwest Indiana, Sentier Bank is a proud member of communities throughout the region, and they stand firmly behind their not-for-sale commitment. To learn more about how Sentier Bank provides wow banking and investment experiences in Northwest Indiana, visit them online at sentier.com.
Blythe's Athletics in Valparaiso, whose team has been serving your team since 1959, is a leader in athletic apparel and equipment sales. Whether it's off the rack or customized to your specifications, Blythe's has the products and staff to serve you best. Trophies, embroidering, screen printing, athletic shoes, anything you're looking for, you'll find at Blythe's. Visit them today at teamblythes.com, where the athlete shops.
Welcome back to the Tech Tailgate Show here on the Region Sports Network. Back here at the Brickyard. We are just moments away, anticipating the matchup here between Culver and Hobart. We are eagerly anticipating the arrival of the Hobart Brickies.
How about it? They build us up into a crescendo. They're going to be coming right over, right by the scoreboard. Let's see, the south end zone. But it's so, we talked about the freshman quarterback, Noah Ehrlich. All right, I wanted to make sure I got that right. He is 30 for 51. Here they come right over the hill. And the Bricky faithful standing up, waving the American flag. I can't make out what the flag is to the left of that.
Looks like the
skull and crossbones.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, there we go. I love it.
The American flag, obviously. Tomorrow, Patriot Day, around the United States 20th anniversary of 9/11. But here come the Brickies.
And they are led by, let's see, I can't see the numbers on there. Let's see, number 75. I need to get my binoculars out there.
To me, it looks like 76.
Oh, 76. There we go. 76, 44.
That's Michael Ramirez and Ryan Flores.
And here they come onto the field.
A couple of seniors bringing it in for these Hobart Brickies.
Well, let's start talking about some numbers of the Brickies. You've got... that's the wrong side. Here we go. We got Trey Gibson, leading rusher, 54 carries, just under 300 yards, 7 touchdowns. So he is the go-to guy in the red zone. And we talked about Noah Ehrlich. Am I saying that right? 30 for 51, 382 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And let's see, he has 0 interceptions. So to play 2 6A schools as a freshman, come out of those 2 games with no interceptions, that is awesome. And their leading receiver, that is Cody Johnston, 6 catches, 128 yards, 1 touchdown. You got Gibson again, leading rusher and also one of the top receivers, 8 catches, 91 yards, 33 yards his longest catch of the season, and 1 touchdown. So the Brickies are going to have to come out. The thing about the Brickies is they are so good, whether it's rushing or passing. They can do either one. You keep defenses off guard right there.
Yeah, Trey Gibson, you said 7 touchdowns on the year rushing, 4 of them coming last week on 13 carries for 159 yards. He's a Wheeler transfer. He also caught 2 passes and had 46 yards and a receiving touchdown for Hobart, as well as they took on Griffith last week and got a big victory over the Panthers. That was, I had to find my notes here. It's somewhere. I got enough paper, to rebuild a tree here. 49-13 was that final last week. Yeah, I literally could build a tree with the amount of papers I have up here. But Jay, while we're getting ready to see the coin toss, let's look at our Friday night forecast brought to you by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, keeping you cool in the summer and cozy in the winter. It is a beautiful evening out here in the region. 74 degrees. Feels like 74. It's just a slight breeze coming through, nothing too crazy. But, yeah, the sun's starting to set, and just a great evening here. That's all brought to you by Economy Electric Heating and Cooling with a 24/7 emergency service. Comfort isn't far away.
Well, we got a few seconds. Let's go over to keys to the game. I've already mentioned it for the Brickies is going to be diversified on offense. At any moment, they'd be able to pass the ball and run the ball, keep the Culver defense off balance. And then for Culver, they got quite a few guys going both ways, so it's to try and keep them energized throughout the game, try and stay close, and hang on into the fourth quarter and try and put a big play in. So just hanging close, I think, is the key for Culver early on in this game.
Well, we know that they can put up big numbers in the fourth quarter. We saw that last week. But one thing that we were talking about this before we went on the air, just the sheer size of numbers in terms of the number of players for each side. Definitely Hobart has an advantage there in terms of the numbers game. But you know what? We've seen Culver come out 3-0, and they're going to do pretty well, I think, here today. We'll have to see how they take on the Brickies, but time will tell. Jay, this is one of my favorite weeks of the year. You know why? Because you got high school football tonight, college football tomorrow, and then the start of the big show, the NFL, tomorrow night.
You mean Sunday?
Sorry, Sunday night, yes.
Yeah, with the Bears, oh boy. That's going to be an interesting game.
I was thinking more during the course of the day, but yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Sunday's one of my favorite days.
Well, I was always hyped up about IU this year, and that didn't start off as planned.
You and my dad, who's probably listening to tonight's game, he's been a diehard IU football fan for a long time suffering.
Not many people admit to that, that's for sure. All right, we are about ready for kickoff here from the Brickyard. And starting on offense, kicking it away, Culver will start. Caught it about beyond the 5-yard line, trying to take it up past the 20-yard line, and taken down inside the 20. So a good spot start here for Culver as they brought that one out from beyond the 5. All right, we'll talk about the lineup here for Culver here real quick. We got Jack Mullins, Henry Martello, Mark Palicki, Roy Knutson, Jake Gutwine, Jackson Carver on the line. Jackson Carver, your tight end. Your quarterback, Jimmy Pisani. Hayden Summer in the slot. Kyle Eggenbrotten is the tailback. Roman Snedeker in the slot as well. And Colin Victory, your wide receiver. So this is Pisani here. Gets the first snap. He's going to shuffle off to Eggenbrotten, and he's going to be taken down at about the 25-yard line. So a pickup of about 3 yards there.
Yeah, conservative play right there by Culver, just trying to test the outside with Eggenbrotten. He's just got to keep going all the way to the sidelines and then turn it up. He tried to cut it back to the inside. Too much pursuit by the Brickies defense. Nice job, Brickies, holding them to only 3 yards. But a nice play, second down and manageable, 7 yards.
So it'll be second down on the 25-yard line. Broughton just to the right there. We got a man in motion. He's going to get the handoff up past the 25 and taken down. That is number 31 for Culver. Oh, 21, excuse me. So this is why that is Mario Esquivel.
Yeah, and what Culver did is they had the tight end and a receiver, 2 receivers to the short side. Then they brought another receiver in motion, so they went heavy unbalanced into the sidelines. Big down right here for Culver.
So at the 27, trying to get to the 32. Third down and 5. Here's the snap. Pisani going to keep rolling to his left. He's going to try to turn upfield, try to jut forward, but he doesn't get to the yard to gain, or to the line to gain. He gets out beyond the 30. And a nice defensive stand here for the Hobart Brickies.
Yeah, good job, Brickies. Pisani looked like he was going to be able to break contain, but good team pursuit by the Brickies, getting outside, a couple linebackers coming up and staying home and making the tackle once Pisani broke the line of scrimmage.
So Culver will kick it away here. And to return, Enslin is there to take it just beyond the 45. They're at about the 40. I think they mark it at the 43-yard line officially, maybe the 44. We'll give you the Hobart Brickies starting lineup here on offense. Got Mike Ramirez, Elijah Wilson. Oh, we do have a flag on the play, so thank you, Nick, for pointing that one out. We'll have to see. But we'll give you the starting lineup for the Hobart Brickies anyway. Mike Ramirez, Elijah Wilson, Connor Bach, Isaiah Wilson, and Diego Verduzco. Of Cody Johnston, Mikhail Dejanovic, Braden Carlson, Noah Ehrlich, the quarterback, Trey Gibson, the halfback, and then Luke Abbott out there at receiver as well. So they will not start.
That looks like a 15-yarder.
So they're going to push that back to the 41 on the other side. So they're going to start.
Great field position, that's for sure.
Fantastic field position to start this one here for the Hobart Brickies. Handoff. This is to Gibson. Gibson gets taken down at about the 40-yard line. So that was the original. I mean, maybe a gain of a yard here, it looks like. The original line of scrimmage is the 41. They give it to the 40.
Yeah, Trey Gibson, just a little simple handoff going up the middle. Hobart sort of testing the interior defense of Culver Academy Eagles. The Eagles changed up their defense a little bit. We got the starters in the middle of the week. They were in a 4-3, and they jumped into a 3-4 all of a sudden.
That's just the natural thing to do, right?
Yeah.
They're working on something all week, apparently. Ehrlich going to throw, and he finds his receiver who turns upfield. That is Josh Tejada.
Yeah, quick little slant route. And, of course, they throw it to somebody that we don't have down as a starter.
That's right. I'm looking down at my roster sheet right away here.
But
sorry,
again,
Tejada
with a nice catch. Just a simple throw, get some more confidence in that freshman quarterback.
So up to the 28-yard line now. 1st and 10. Great field position has been working so far for the Brickies as they just continue to march downfield here. Snap. Hand off to Gibson. He finds a hole. He's going to break beyond the 20, 15, 10. Still can't be taken down. Up to the 5, and he's going to be taken in.
Well,
there's a fumble, but they are going to roll a touchdown for Hobart.
Wow, what a run right there. The never die, never surrender right there. Trey Gibson just powering his way through the Eagles defense right there. Just his feet never stopped moving. He got a little help from his friends at the very last couple of yards. Offensive lineman came down, pushed him in, but what a nice job. And they called a touchdown. Great job of running right there by Trey Gibson.
So an early 6 points on the board for Hobart. Kicker is Mikhail Dejanovic, and he kicks, and it is up and good. So 7-0 your score for Hobart. We will step aside. You are watching Game Night of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Did you know?
Wow, they'll prepare fresh fish while you wait.
Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week?
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party?
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area?
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strack and Van Til, now you know.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Mike Brenner here along with Jay Simmons, Nick Russ running the board. Bob Guerrero running the camera over there. I can actually see Bob through all the windows over there. That's a rarity to be able to see the cameraman from wherever I'm located. And one thing I know, Jay, we're not going to get any Strack and Van Til hometown scoreboard updates on anything in the region because we are the only game going on right now, which is kind of exciting.
Well, after this play, we'll get one scoring update in.
All right, you got one. Look at you.
Yes, I do.
All right. See, what do I know?
Yeah, hey.
All right, Hobart going to kick things off here. 8:22 in the opening quarter. Picked up by Culver. Again, they're going to try to run this one out. Gets stopped just beyond the 30. So we have that Strack and Van Til hometown scoreboard update for you. Strack and Van Til, your favorite Indiana-made grocery store.
All right, here it is. My nephew plays for Fishers. They're playing Hamilton Southeastern tonight. Hamilton Southeastern 14-7 over Fishers.
Oh, there you go. That's good.
Okay, there we go. I figured we got hey, we got a score. We got to put it in. We'll put it in with our friends from Strack and Van Til.
There you go. All right, so Culver going to start now. At about the 29-yard line here. First snap. Gonna fake the throw, but they give to Eggenbrotten. He goes down shy of the 35, up officially to about the 33-yard line, so a couple yards on the gain. 4 yards officially.
Well, it looks like Culver is going to try and stay away from running in between the tackles, try and stretch the defense, get a little bit to the outside. So far, some limited success on first down. I got to see them throw the ball here a little bit. Pisani has had some success through the air.
6'3", 215-pound senior. He knows how to get things done for sure. Eggenbrotten off to his right. They bring a man in motion. The handoff is to Eggenbrotten again, who pushes upfield out beyond the 35-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark it at about the 36. Again, staying to the outside, off the tackles. And you notice one thing is that they don't try to extend the play all the way to the sidelines. Once they get to the edge, the Eagles, they just turn it straight upfield and take what they can get. And it's third down and 3, so it's going to be a big play right here.
This is where Hobart did come up big last time on the third down play.
I think if you're close, you got to go for it on fourth.
Esquivel in motion. He gets the lateral, but it's going to be off the hands of Esquivel as it came just off that right hand on the pass from Pisani. Probably was a little bit too quick on the throw.
Yeah, it looked like he thought Esquivel was going to go more upfield, and Esquivel was working his way to the outside, and he threw it so hard and so fast downwards that he just couldn't make the catch. And like I said, if they would have been fourth down and maybe 1, I would go for it here. But it's 4th and 3, so they're going to punt it away.
Here is the punt. It is high, and it's going to be bouncing right on the 40-yard line, and it will take a little bit of a Hobart bounce there, but stays just beyond about the 30. I think they marked it at the 39-yard line, so Hobart will come back out here on offense. Already have a nice touchdown by Trey Gibson.
Yeah, Trey Gibson was with the 28-yard run coming at 8:22 in the first quarter. I think if I'm Hobart, I just feed the beast right here, Just keep feeding them until they stop them.
Yeah, he had 13 carries last week for 159 yards. Transfer from Wheeler. Before touchdowns, that's a pretty good day.
It is.
That'd be a good fantasy day for sure.
Yes, I'd like him on my fantasy team.
6:38 to go here in the opening quarter. Handoff is to Gibson. He does power forward again out beyond the 40. Just shy of the 45. They will officially mark it at the 44.
Now you look at Culver's defensive line, you're going 220, 220, and 207 across the front. As compared to the Brickies, you got Ramirez at 315, the biggest one at right tackle. And you got Wilson, the right guard, at 285. So there's a little bit of size differential between offense and defensive line.
I'm really glad they don't do a depth chart for broadcasters, because I don't know if I want my weight listed on the depth chart for broadcasters. Snap is to Ehrlich. He's looking to throw, finds a receiver on the far side of the field, spinning and going down. That is Braden Carlson, the fullback, who's going to be just a few yards, or maybe a yard shy of the first down. So it's going to be 3rd down and 1. This is at the 48-yard line. They're trying to get to the 49, trying to get into Culver territory.
Yeah, I think you just got to feed Gibson right here. Nice job of Carlson just getting out into the flat, making a nice catch, turning the ball, turning his body square up the field, and just getting as many yards as he possibly can.
I think you could still do that today, right? You could still grab one and push people upfield, right?
I could make the catch.
I've seen you in the halls at schools. I know you can push your way through. Ehrlich getting ready for the snap. He gets it. The handoff is to Gibson, who turns the corner on the side. Far side of the field, pushes up to the 30 before he's finally wrapped up inside the 30 and pushed out of bounds. Another huge gain for Trey Gibson.
Boy, Trey Gibson, once he got to that sidelines, used that stiff arm to push a few guys away. Nice run right there. He's looking sharp tonight.
Definitely only a junior, so definitely very impressive. And, you got a freshman quarterback, a junior running back there. And, really, the only senior you have on the starting line, it looks like, is Abbott. Now, I don't have Carl. I have to double-check Carlson here. He's a senior as well. So Carlson and Abbott are the only seniors on that starters that we were given. Ehrlich looking to throw down the field, and it's going to be a little bit too far. He was looking for Gibson, though, it looked like.
But, boy, Ehrlich does a nice job setting his feet in the pocket, fouling through. Just put a little too much mustard on that one. I mean, his receiver was open enough. If he'd have just put a little bit of a touch under it, then the receiver would have been able to adjust to the ball. I think the receiver was running more of a deep out route where he thought he was running more of a corner route. So a little miscommunication between receiver and quarterback right there.
Got to correct myself. That was Dejankovic out there to try to catch that one. Just under 5 minutes to play. The snap is to Gibson. He's going to power forward again and get inside the 25-yard line. He just keeps moving, and eventually it's going to keep moving the sticks, and before you know it, you're going to find the end zone again.
And, that offensive line is just really setting a trend right here, just getting a good push up front. And it seems like the Eagles have switched back to their normal 4-3 instead of the 3-4, so trying to bring in a little bit more size up front to try and slow this running game down to the Brickies.
Well, that's definitely an advantage for the Brickies, as you mentioned on the line. 3 seniors and a couple of juniors, so they know, and they all compete. I'm pretty sure they all competed in that state championship game last season. Ehrlich looking to throw, looking to his left. He's going to have to move out of the pocket, throwing to his left. He finds Dejankovic out, and he's going to get out just shy of the 10-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 11-yard line, but it's definitely good for a Brickie first down.
Nice job, Ehrlich, getting out of the pocket and then keeping his awareness of where the line of scrimmage was and just sort of running laterally and waiting for one of his receivers to appear open, and did a nice job. That was one of the toughest throws, a right-handed quarterback rolling out to his left and trying to make a good, accurate throw, and that was right on the spot.
Yeah, constantly looking down the field. He wasn't looking anywhere else. Certainly this freshman quarterback is going to be stellar in the years to come. Hand off to Gibson again. He's going to charge through, gets away from a few tackles here. He continues to push upfield, and he gets tackled into the end zone for another touchdown.
Well, again, nice job being so elusive at the line of scrimmage. Gibson with a nice 11-yard run.
Dejankovic is going to come out here to try to kick the PAT with exactly 4 minutes to go in this opening quarter. And just like that, the Brickies right now up 13 and make it 14-0 right off the bat to get things going here for this hometown crowd. You are watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Here from the Brickyard, and, well, that means the Brickies are home, and that means that they are up 14-0 here in this opening quarter against Culver. And, well, Hobart got up to a big lead in their game last week.
Against Griffith?
Against Griffith, yeah. I had that written down somewhere. Let's double check and see how that broke down. Last week they were 35-7 at the half against Griffith. Ended up scoring 49 in the entire game. So they're rocking and rolling right now. They are feeling that mesh.
Yeah, they are. I mean, and I think they're like, well, wait, we don't have to play Maryville this week.
Right. I think a lot of teams do that every single week after they play Maryville. Like, okay, it's not Maryville and it's not Valpo or Chesterton or anybody really from the Duneland right now. Taking it back into the end zone for the touchback. That was Roman Snedeker out there.
We want to thank Toyota of Maryville for sponsoring high school football right here on Region Sports Network. And when you're looking for a new or next to new or pre-owned vehicle, visit Toyota of Maryville. Toyota of Maryville, we make it easy.
Look at that. Look at you queuing up the Maryville, saying we're not Maryville, and you go to a read.
How about it?
Look at you.
I was sort of just easing it in.
I got a weird stat to throw at you. You know, I've been working with this company since 2013. I know you've been working here a lot longer than that. And you and I, we've known each other for a long time. I think this is the first time you and I are working a game together.
Yeah, yes, it is.
So despite all the years of working together, kind of, getting the pressure, Pisani, and he goes down near the 5-yard line. This Hobart Bricky defense coming right through the offensive line and putting the pressure on him and couldn't get anything going there.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to throw it to number 11. Let's see, Jackson Carver is tight end. Almost, well, I couldn't tell if they were trying to set up a screen or if that was the pass rush because they came in so fast.
It's going to make them guessing, too.
Yeah.
That's the game plan. Leave you guessing. Hagenbroughton moves to the right. Another motion. Esquivel takes that one. He gets wrapped up beyond the 20-yard line. And I think they're going to give the forward progress back to the original line of scrimmage there. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10, and they are at the 20.
Yeah, nice job of the defense adjusting. Culver had motioned the running back over to the right, motioned the man across the field, had a tight end over there, and one of the receivers. So they went heavy unbalanced again to the right side, and there's nothing doing. Hobart pursuit is just outstanding tonight.
10 on the play clock. Pisani looking to go deep, looking to his his left, and now he's going to get the pressure. He throws. And that might be considered a completed pass. I don't know if the lineman was able to catch it or not. Henry Martello.
Not to number 55, it isn't. I think that's going to be intentional grounding.
Okay, yep, that's what we have the flag out there for. So that backs them up quite a bit here on this punt.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to spot it at about the 9-yard line. And the intentional grounding is a loss of down also.
Mario Esquivel is the punter for Culver. Culver Academy, I should say. So he's gonna
I just want to say thank you, Nathan, from back at the studio for all your kind words.
I don't even want to know. 15 seconds on the play clock. The punt is up. And it's going to be taken right at the 35 there. It's going to take a little roll for Culver up to the 45. And that's where it's going to settle at the 45. But Hobart gets to start again in Culver territory. They've been setting up with really good field position every time.
You know what? When your defense is playing that good, it helps the offense out. So, kudos to the Brickies defense right now. They are pitching a shutout, 14-0 with 2 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first quarter.
Just get some more names out there. Was Mark Ensland back to receive for the Brickies? Well, he did the wise move and just kind of let it bounce, and from the 45, you still got things going.
Yeah, there's no way he could have gotten up and tried to make that catch.
So 1st and 10, we do have a timeout taken by Hobart, so we will step aside. You are watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
At Toyota of Maryville, we take pride in being a one-stop shop for anything Toyota related. The best part of the Toyota Maryville experience is that we make it easy to do business with us. We have a committed team of professionals that's here to help you do just that. When you come in for service, we will welcome you and have plenty of staff on hand to handle your needs. And if you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, Toyota of Maryville sales team is the best in the business to help you with your buying decision. We practice what we preach. When we say we make it easy, that's exactly what we do.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brander, Jay Simmons alongside. Yeah, when I saw you and I were paired together this week, I was really excited. It's been only 13 years or something like that.
Yeah, this is my 15th season with Region Sports Network.
No, I'm not even 13 yet. Hold on, wait a minute. I don't feel like doing the math. I'm off duty from school stuff. Under 3 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. They're looking to hand off to Gibson. Gibson going to find another hole. He gets out past the 30, and he is tripped up at the 29-yard line.
Boy, that offensive line is coming off hard. He didn't even get touched until he was about 10 yards downfield. And when he did get hit, Gibson, when he's running, he's got that shoulder lowered. As soon as he sees somebody coming, he lowers that shoulder. He's making the impact, not the defensive guys. So nice job right there, lowering shoulder, lowering the boom on the Culver defensive man trying to make a tackle.
So does that make it easier to bounce off of a defensive player?
Yes, it does. Yes, okay. Yeah. When you got momentum and you got that low center of gravity, it is much easier for the offensive man to bounce off.
So a 16-yard run for Gibson right there. And we have a flag, and it's going to be against Hobart.
Delay game.
I wasn't even watching the play clock that time. See, this is when I don't watch something. This is when too many places to look on a regular basis on a football game. 28 coming in the field on the field for Hobart. And look at that real quick. That is Braden Carlson for the Brickies. Yeah, Trey Gibson certainly making the case for our Crowd Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game. They are the insurance superheroes. 2:19 here in this first quarter left to go. Ehrlich facing pressure, stepping up, and he gets wrapped up close to the 40. That is a big loss of yardage. So the 39-yard line is where they're going to mark him down. That is a big loss.
Yeah, Jackson Carver, number 11, 6'6", 220. Comes up from his defensive tackle position and just slams down the freshman quarterback.
So at the 39-yard line, they're trying to get up to the 19. So it's going to be 2nd down and 20.
If I'm Hobart, I run a 10-yard play, try and get the 4th down in under 10 yards, and then do a 4th down play.
Yeah, because that's just easy to do.
Yes, it is.
Ehrlich. He's going to step up. He's looking laterally, looking down the field. He's going to find a wide open touchdown.
Number 81.
Out to the left side of the end zone. That is Anthony Williams.
Nice catch. Again, Ehrlich able to extend the play with his feet, rolling out again against the body, rolling out to the left, does a nice job. Defense sort of fell asleep right there. The defensive back, you got to stay deeper in the deepest man. Sort of thought the quarterback was going to break contain, came up, and then he left the receiver wide open. Looks like he was catching a punt back there.
Yeah, it did. He caught that right in the breadbasket. Jankovic kicks that one up, and it is good. So 21-0 Hobart to start things up here with $1:27 left to go in the opening quarter. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Ethos Dental Group in Munster, Crown Point, and Cedar Lake offers a full scope of general and cosmetic dentistry with expertise ranging from porcelain veneers to dental implants, crowns, and bridges. At Ethos Dental Group, you're assured that Dr. Stojkovic and Associates utilize the latest in technology. Ethos Dental Group would like to join you in welcoming Dr. Emily Hansen to their team. Check out ethosdentalgroup.com or call 219-595-3432 to schedule an appointment. Ethos Dental Group, Munster, Crown Point, and Cedar Lake.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. 21-0 your score. The Hobart Brickies. This is why they're ranked number 6 in the RSN Top 10 poll, Jay.
Yes, it is. And we talked about in the pregame, when you play 2 6A schools and then all of a sudden your schedule seems a lot easier the rest of the season.
Well, they're getting ready to head into conference play here starting next week. So this is going to feel like a nice little tune-up game for sure. They're going to start with Lowell, then they got Andrean, Kankakee Valley, Highland, and Munster. That's what they got the rest of the way. And I got some interesting notes here about their conference and then about their sectional opponents as well, as this one is kicked away and this one will go to the back of the end zone. If I were to tell you that everyone in the NCC has started this year 1-2, would you be shocked? Everyone in the conference is 1-2.
Really?
Everyone is 1-2. Only Hobart and Munster are coming off of wins last week.
Wow. That's some interesting stats. And you must not be very busy at school.
You know what? Just in case people are listening, I'm going to plead the fifth on that one. And by the way, their sectional opponents also all 1-2, except for Griffith, who comes in 2-1. I did a lot of deep research for this one. Pisani making the pass, and it is caught and taken down immediately at the 21-yard line.
Ryan Flores on the tackle.
That is Mario Esquivel who made the catch. Yep, and Flores making the tackle.
Yep. Boy, nice pursuit right there from his linebacker position, just able to wrap up right at the line of scrimmage.
I was going to say, that felt like a really good play for Culver, because it felt like they actually made some progress, but it just got him back to the line of scrimmage.
And I feel bad for Pisani. He just hasn't had time to set his feet and throw the ball down the field.
Yeah, these Brickies, Sawyer, Pickett, and Miller, and Olage are coming in fast and hard, and this one running up the field. This is Kyle Eggenbrotten, 6'1", 192 sophomore.
Pickup of 8 on the play.
That might be one of the biggest pickups in this game for Culver.
Yeah, again, trying to run to the outside but not extending the play all the way to the outside. They're keeping it right off the edge of the tackles.
So it is third down, trying to get to the 30-yard line. They got 2 yards to go. Third down and 2. 15 seconds left to go in this opening quarter. Trying to call a man in motion. That's Snedeker. Rolling out to his right is Pisani. He's trying to move forward, trying to dive, and he will get the first down for Culver as there is 0.5 seconds left to go. He gets the first down and a little bit more up to the, we'll call it the 31.5-yard line.
Yep, about 32.
32, okay.
Right, that's end of the quarter.
And that is the end of the first quarter, so it is 21-0 Brickies to start things up. You are watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Did you know?
They decorate over 210,000 cakes a year.
Did you know?
Their butcher will cut your meat your way.
Did you know?
They have trained floral designers in store.
Did you know?
They will make your wedding cake?
Did you know?
They have a variety of deli bakeable entrees.
Did you know?
Their online app has coupons and so much more. Who does that?
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
Are you a steel hauler? Come work for Area Transportation. You must have a current valid Class A commercial driver's license and at least 1 year of recent verifiable steel hauling experience and at least 2 years of recent verifiable interstate experience operating a commercial motor vehicle.
Hi, I'm Amanda, the driver recruiter at Area Transportation, where we pay more because we value our drivers.
Call recruiting at 1-855-400-6939. That's 1-855-400-6939.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Start of the second quarter here from the Brickyard. So we're starting the second quarter. Just about everybody else is kicking off right about now.
Yes, they are.
If they haven't already.
Yep, 7:03. They should have been kicked off.
21-0 your score. Don't forget to stay with us after the game as we'll name the play of the game presented by IKORCC, the Indiana Kentucky Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters.
The last play could be one of those. I mean,
certainly.
Culver got a first
Culver?
down.
Yes. Could certainly be an IKORCC play of the game. It might be their IKORCC play of the game. And to start the second quarter here, nice pass, reaching for it is Esquivel. He moves upfield, getting just shy of the 50-yard line, so up to the 47-yard line. Esquivel out to the left and in the near side, moving the sticks though.
Yep, 2 first downs in a row here. They got their offense, quick plays is what works best for Culver. They cannot sit back and try and throw the ball down the field. It's got to be quick slants, quick outs, a receiver just into the flat, just like that. But they cannot sit back and try and run deep patterns.
10 on the play clock. Esquivel in motion again. He gets the handoff. He gets stuffed About a yard behind. They're going to say he does get back to the original line of scrimmage there. I don't know why I say the original. It is just the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looks like number 44, Ryan Flores, on the tackle right there. Nice job coming up again from his linebacker position.
Also, make sure you stay with us at the conclusion of tonight's game as we will name, breaking news, the Great Lakes Roofing blue-collar player of the game.
All right, welcome back, Great Lakes. And glad to have you aboard.
Yeah, happy to have you guys back. 11:13 left to go in this opening half. This one going to get taken by Pisani, who's going to move forward for a couple of yards, and their clock is going to continue to run here. They might have gotten him up to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, Pisani, that was the first called run for him tonight, and he's their leading rusher on the season.
So it's third down again, trying to get to the 43-yard line in Bricky territory. We have not seen that yet tonight. Culver getting into Bricky territory. They're 1 yard away from getting at least into the Bricky territory. This one way overthrown, and that will be an incomplete pass.
Yeah, Pisani just didn't set his feet. He sort of threw the ball with both feet sort of next to each other, and that's why the ball sailed. He had the right read. Maybe he's a little gun shy, but he actually had some time to throw that ball, set his feet, and step into his throw. If he'd have thrown that one just a little bit lower, it would have been a nice first down for him.
Well, he's probably not used to having a whole lot of time to throw, so he was kind of surprised when they didn't have the pressure in his face.
But the offense for the Eagles has started.
A botched snap here, and a nice takedown here of Esquivel. And again, the Brickies will start in really good field position for their offensive series right at the 30-yard line. It just keeps getting better and better and better, Jay.
Yeah, I think the Brickies have started most of their series right around midfield, and now they start in enemy territory, and then it looks like they're going to mark it right at the 30-yard line.
10:24 left to go in the first half. Hobart chatting with each other, trying to make sure they are on the same page here. We'll have to see who the play goes to. A lot of options here early on. A lot of motion there by Djankovic. Ehrlich looking to go deep down the field, and a pass is caught and knocked down just inside the 5-yard line.
Number 15.
That is number 15. Looking feverishly on my depth chart.
Oh, here you go.
We'll have to go to the. There we go. You stole my seat. That's Luke Abbott.
Well, we're going to have to change that on our sheet. It's number 17 on our sheet, but
that's okay.
We'll change it to 15.
Abbott
nice catch.
Very nice catch to Abbott inside the 5. So we'll have to see how they do here to get into the end zone. Ehrlich gives to Gibson. Gibson runs forward. And he is in for the touchdown. It's another Bricky touchdown. 27-0. Still 9:59 left to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, but that was a nice throw by Noah Ehrlich on that little corner route. That's probably one of the hardest throws to make, is a corner route pass right like that. And he hit Abbott right in the numbers. What a great throw. Again, when you have that kind of time to set your feet, you can make great throws.
And the kick is good, so it is 28-0 for the Brickies. You are watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Mike Brenner here along with Jay Simmons. That is the third touchdown run for Gibson tonight to give the Brickies a 28-0 lead. Jay, that is 10 touchdowns rushing on the season for Gibson.
That's awesome.
Well over 300 yards already this season as well.
Yeah, he's having a good night tonight. The offense, and the key for him having a good night is the offensive line is having a good night. They're getting a great push up front, a little bit of a size mismatch up front for the Brickies. I mean, you got 315, 285, 255, 245, 270 across the front, right to left. And then you look at the defensive Culver, you've got 216, 260, 220, and 207. So a little bit of a size mismatch. And the Brickies are getting a great push up front.
Djankovic going to kick this one away. This one going to be taken by the returner, who gets it out past the 25-yard line. Number three for Roman Snedeker. Out of the slot, 5'8", 150-pound junior. 9:51 left to go in the first half here. Speaking of that first half, gotta look back and try to find all the notes that we have connecting the first half and the second half of tonight's game. It's the Host Connection halftime report presented by Host Connections, proven under pressure.
Just like you, proven under pressure right there.
So Culver trying to get into Bricky territory for the first time in this game. Pisani throwing to his right and is met right off the bat. They maybe give him a yard on the catch. And we're going to have time called as there is a player down. I'm going to have to look, and the Brickies are going to head to their sideline. Let's see if I can see that number. It is number 3, and that is Roman Snedeker.
Yeah, nice tackle by Dakota Vandenberg, number 10, from his defensive back spot, came up, made the tackle. Looked like they might have gotten their legs twisted up a little bit.
Certainly not a guy you want to lose right now is Snedeker. Out of your slot position. Can't afford to lose any of your weapons when you're trailing 28-0. Well, while we take this, or look at this injury, we'll take a step aside. You are watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
It's been said that one man's junk is another man's treasure. But at Total Disposal, your junk is our junk. Think of Total Disposal as that key player that has several options: commercial, residential, or hand off your junk at our Blaine Street Partners transfer station. Total Disposal is more than a service provider. We are an innovator for a sustainable tomorrow, well beyond the curb. For a complete list of services, go to TotalDisposal.com. Honesty and dependability, that's the Total Disposal promise.
Second down and 9 from the 29-yard line for Culver. Snedeker was the one who went out, trying to pass it up the middle and over the top, trying to feed it to number 11 for Jackson Carver.
Carver, there we go.
And he drops that one, so it's an incomplete pass. It looked like it could have been picked off by the defense, Jay.
It looked like Carver had like 3 different attempts at it and just couldn't come up with it. Well, nice pass by Pisani right there in some heavy traffic, but Carver just couldn't come up with it. And when you bobble the ball like that in traffic, it could always come up an interception.
So it'll be third down and 9 this time now from the 29-yard line.
Again, if I'm the Eagles right here, something quick, get the quarterback to get rid of the ball, let one of his receivers get the ball in space and try to make a first down.
Deep pass that goes absolutely nowhere over the top.
Again,
the intended target might have been Vickery. He was the only one kind of in the area.
Yeah, Pisani just not stepping into his throws, and when you don't step into it, that ball just sort of sails on him. He's stepping sideways instead of stepping towards his target. He's sort of stepping sideways, and then when you step sideways like that, that ball has a tendency to sail. And the 2 passes down in the middle of the field have sailed on him pretty badly.
So they will punt it away, and very likely the case to give Hobart another good chance at field position here near midfield. Punt is up. Taken by Hobart. Trying to take around the corner here. Past the 50 up to the 45 and taken down inside the 45. And for Hobart, that was Enslin. So out to the 44-yard line there. So it'll be 1st and 10 again. Another great chance as they start in Culver territory for the Brickies.
Yeah, nice tackle right there by Connor Slayer, number 12 for Culver. Nice open field tackle. If he doesn't make the tackle, I think that the punt returner for the Brickies had that sideline up wide open.
9:19 to go here in this second quarter. Hobart with another possession. They have scored on every possession they've had. 28-0 your score. Ehrlich feeling pressure right around the 45. He's going to pass it down the field, and the pass is incomplete.
Yeah, Ehrlich does a nice job eluding the rush. Now, it's a different rush between Culver and Maryville, but he does do a nice job being elusive in the backfield and extending the plays, whether he has to run to his right or his left, but a nice job of getting out there.
Williams was the intended target. Tight end for Hobart. And off to Gibson. Makes the turn around the corner, pushes up out past the 40-yard line, taken down at the 36. Trying to get to the 34, so now it's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Well, again, just nice job. Offensive line doing some blocking right there, getting a good push. And Gibson just, again, doesn't get touched until he's 7-8 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Got the Hobart student section here to our right. They got USA theme tonight.
Yes, looks cool.
Ehrlich gives to Gibson again. He's going to charge forward, gets the 1st down and more. He's up to the 20-yard line, trying to break free, and gets tackled right about the 10-yard line. I think they're going to mark it at the 11. Another huge gain for Trey Gibson tonight.
Yeah, Trey Gibson having a heck of a night. And he seems to be doing his best in between the tackles. And once he gets that momentum going, he is tough to bring down.
$8:15 to go in the half. Hobart at the 10-yard line. 1st and 10. I'm sorry, they're at the 11, so trying to get to the 1-yard line. Ehrlich going to keep trying to judge forward and cannot. And he's going to lose a few yards. He's going to go back to the 14-yard line now. So a loss of 3 on the play.
Yeah, I think that's only like their 2nd or 3rd play where they've gone for a loss.
Yeah.
They've been moving forward pretty much the entire night.
Well, I was thinking that was that last 3rd down play. Was that the first 3rd down play that they've had to run tonight?
I think they've had a couple third down plays.
Maybe a couple, okay. That's the first one that stands out, I guess, to me late in this one. 2nd down from the 14. Trying to get to the 1-yard line. Ehrlich stepping up, throwing to his right. Pass is incomplete.
Well, Ehrlich just locked in on one receiver. He had number 28, Brandon Carlson, wide open in the flat to the left side, but he was locked in on his primary receiver right there.
Tejeda, number 19 there. So another 3rd down play here for Hobart. Tejeda was in motion. He's crossing the midfield, and now here's Ehrlich going to his left, and he's looking for Tejeda.
And first time Ehrlich has been off target on a scramble pass. Just led his receiver just a little bit too much right out of his reach. Looks like they're going to bring on the field goal unit.
So first field goal. We do have a. Was there a flag? I see the. Yeah, we do have a flag right there, near the. It was near the 10-yard line, and.
But it is 4th down. It looks like they waved it off.
So 4th down. And it is the field goal team. We'll have whistles and a stoppage of play here.
Well, they're just going to reset the play clock because of the officials taking their time with the flag.
Djankovic is the one to do the kicking for Hobart.
We got, looks like the left tight end moved on the play, so they're just going to push this extra field goal back 5 yards. Some good work for special teams right here.
So they will officially put the ball on the 19. So this would make it what, a
36 yarder?
36 yarder. Snap, and Djankovic kicks this one up, and it looks good. It is not good.
Sailed off to the right just a little bit.
Yep, off to the right. So no good on the 36-yard attempt from Djankovic.
You want to talk about Toyota of Maryville for we want to thank Toyota of Maryville for sponsoring high school football right here on the Regent Sports Network. And when you're looking for your next new or pre-owned vehicle, visit Toyota of Maryville. Toyota of Maryville, we make it easy.
Look, you make it easy.
That's right, man.
You're doing great.
It rolls right off the tongue.
Of course it does. All right, so Culver starting at the 19-yard line here with a turnover on downs for Hobart.
The big stop right there for Culver defense.
Pisani making some navigation moves there as Hobart moves forward for a couple of yards, pick up about 3 yards up to the 24-yard line. Not too shabby. I'm sorry, that's a pickup of about 5 yards. They're at the 19.
Yeah, good first down play. Let's see if they can continue to roll here a little bit.
Oh, no, they did have it marked at the 20, so they're trying to get to the 30-yard line. So there's a 3-yard run. I'm impressed I'm doing this quick math in my head here. This is... Play clock, or the clock continues to run. 6:30 to go. 10 on the play clock. Pisani, low snap, ditches it out to Egerbrotten on the far side of the field. He's going to continue to push his way forward, gaining a couple of scrappy yards there up to about the 28-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and 2 coming up.
Yeah, Egerbrotten right there. Sort of a bad snap for Pisani. Pisani had to pick it off and it looked like he was going to run an option, take a couple steps, but because the snap was so low, he just got it and pitched it to Egerbrotten. Egerbrotten was hit right at the line of scrimmage, put his head down, and was able to pick up an extra 3 or 4 yards after first contact.
26 yards is Egerbratten's long this year. He hasn't gotten close to that yet today, but certainly a guy that's been kind of just nudging his way forward, getting, anywhere from 2 to 4 yards every time he runs. Nice swing pass out to the left to Esquivel, who gets out past the 40, staying inbounds, just shy of the 45, pushes his way up to the 45, and is taken out. We'll have to see officially where they mark it. It looks like right about the 45-yard line, a huge gain for Culver Academy.
Yeah, another first down. That's their 3rd first down of the game. So getting some positive action right here in the second quarter. Culver getting their 3rd first down in this second quarter.
Well, they're pushing their way forward, getting they're going to get a few scores here. They're going to save at least 21 for the 4th quarter again. That'd make it a 1-score game if Hobart doesn't score again. Would make things interesting. Pisani going way back, facing pressure, looking for the deep ball, finding a receiver out by the 35-yard line, and officially tackled down at about the 32-yard line.
That's 21.
There was Mario Esquivel.
Yeah, Pisani, that's the first time we've seen him where he has been able to set his feet, step, and throw, and he threw a dart. He's got a nice arm when he takes his time and sets his feet, and he gunned it right through there.
One of the biggest plays of the night for the Eagles. So at the 32, 1st and 10. Egerbrotten off to the right, charging his way forward. He gains another couple of yards, probably about 4, maybe 5 at the most. Inside the 30, it looks like, up to the 29 or 28-yard line. We'll have to see. Looks like the 29-yard line. So it's a pickup of 3 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, getting some positive momentum here for the Eagles.
We got 3 receivers down near the bottom part of your screen here, and a timeout. Looks like it's going to be taken by Hobart here on the near sideline. So we are going to go ahead and take it with them. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
If you work with industrial, pneumatics, or hydraulics, and you're in need of maintenance or repair, you need the right connection. For over 20 years, Hose Connections in Hammond has been the premier leader in the hydraulics industry. Hose Connections is a one-stop shop for sales and service of pneumatics and hydraulics. Hose Connections continues to grow their network of industry contacts, which allows them to meet even your toughest expectations. To learn more, visit HoseConnectionsInc.com. Hose Connections in Hammond. Proven under pressure.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Make sure you stay with us after the game as we'll name the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. They have offices open 9 to 7 Monday through Friday and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. 2nd down and 7 from the 29-yard line and in Hobart territory for the Eagles. The pitch out to Egerbron again. He moves forward and juts out to just shy of the 20-yard line, so he's going to be taken down to the 21. Another huge play for the Culver Academy here in this one.
Boy, nice job right there by Egerbron. There was a linebacker shooting up right there in the gap. I think it was number 44, Flores. Flores cut off the outside. Egerbron cut it back to the inside and made a nice cut right there. Picked up a big gain right there. They are getting this is their best offensive series so far today.
So finally finding they have 2 wide receivers near side, 1 far side. Esquivel in motion. Pisani keeping at the 20. It looked like he was going to try to pitch it, but decided against it as he moved up to the 20-yard line. So a gain of 1. So 3rd down and 9 coming up here.
Yeah, that was a good 2nd down and 9. But that was a good job of Pisani because the defensive man had his pitch hand wrapped up, and if he would have tried to pitch it, never know where it's going to go. But nice job just hanging on to the ball, live to play another down.
So it is 2nd down and 9. Good call. Esquivel in motion again. The give is to Egerbrotten off to the right. He gets up to the 15-yard line, tackled down at the 14 officially.
Again, same story for Egerbrotten. Again, gets right off that tackle and cuts it straight up. He is a north-south runner. And he's doing a nice job with, what little blocking he's been getting up front. So far to Culver Academy with their deepest drive of the night with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Let's see if they can come up with a score. Be nice momentum for them going into the halftime.
They're officially in the red zone. Or is it the purple zone here? I don't know. Pisani keeps. He juts forward, trying to get a couple of yards. And he's going to be a yard shy. Is he up to the 12? And they got to get to the 11, it looks like. We'll see.
Yep, it is 4th down and 1. I think you got to go for it.
Oh, absolutely, you got to go for it. You've been doing really well so far. And I feel like if I'm Culver Academy, you got to give it to Egerbrotten here, right? Just to kind of push his way.
Yeah, but
through
let
the
him,
line.
Go with what's been getting him here. He's been running off the outside, just off the tackle, just outside the tackles all night long. Been very successful with that.
They had 2 wide receivers on top, one near the bottom of the screen here. Pisani facing pressure. He rolls out to his right. He's going to move forward for the 1st down and all the way into the end zone for a Eagles touchdown.
Boy, nice job right there, Pisani, extending the play. At first I thought he was going to throw it to the fullback. Fullback was open in front of him. Did a good job of just taking the ball and putting his head down and getting a touchdown.
We do have a Brickie down on the far side of the field. I can't see the number. The officials are in my way. As soon as I can see that number, I'll bring it to you. But while we have this injury delay, I'd say to stay with us after the game as we will bring you the IKORCC play of the game. IKORCC, learn more at IKORCC.com.
And that would have to be, right now, that would have to be the play of the game for Culver Academy. The big, I think it was 12-yard run by Pisani for the score with 1:52 left in the second quarter.
And on fourth down, super impressive there.
Yep, fourth down. I forgot about that.
That is number 35 for Hobart. So that is Justin Sawyer. And he is moving on his own power. Walking off there, so might just be a cramp. He's kind of holding the left thigh, it looked like a little bit. So something on the left leg potentially.
Culver Academy up for the extra point.
They're going to take that formation. 1:52 left to go in the half. Kate Berry here to kick the extra point.
Oh,
high snap, and the snap is not going to work out. Looked like the holder took that snap. It was Rory Sullivan to take the snap, and it was just a little bit too high, had to come down with it. So we'll step aside. It is 28-6 your score. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives. And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time while I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. Culver finally on the board with a touchdown, and we want to remind you that connecting the first half and the second half of tonight's game is the Host Connections halftime report presented by Host Connections, proven under pressure.
There you go.
1:52 left to go. Culver will kick off. Garza there to kick things off for Culver. Hobart takes it about the 8-yard line, jumping forward out to the 25, 30, 35, and pushed out of bounds just shy of the 40-yard line. That was Trey Gibson. We do have a Strachan Van Til hometown scoreboard update.
Here we go. Thanks for Joe Skavark, one of our reporters on the sideline at Lake Central, or I can't remember. It was Lake Central at home tonight?
They are at home, yes.
Okay, here we go. Crown Point in the first quarter. Crown Point is up 7-0 after one at Lake Central.
I'm curious how that touchdown was done for Crown Point, because Lake Central's defense has not given up a touchdown yet this season. They gave up a pick six. That's all they've given up so far.
Oh, nice job defensively then.
Hobart, here's Gibson taking it and running upfield, almost to midfield there.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a gain of 10, so it's going to be a first down for the Brickies. Good time for the Brickies to work on their 2-minute drill here.
Also, make sure you stay with us after the game, as we'll name the Great Lakes Roofing Blue Collar Player of the Game. Learn more at GreatLakesRoof.com. Swing pass out to Gibson, out cross midfield.
Man, that stops the clock.
So 1:23 to go, up to the 48-yard line here. And Gibson is having such a fantastic game today for the Hobart Brickies, the junior. And, you know, Noah Ehrlich is having a great game as well, but it's the offensive line that's really helping make things happen here today, Jay.
Jack Mullins, number 74 from Culver, was in there pretty quickly, forced the quarterback for the Brickies, Ehrlich, to throw the ball.
And we do have a timeout taken by Hobart, so we'll take it with him. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
1:23 left to go in this opening half here from the Brickyard. Hobart on top 28-6. Hobart, the number 6 team in our RSN top 10 poll. Maryville comes in at number 1, Valpo 2, Chesterton 3, Michigan City number 4. I had their game last week. What an instant classic those two matching up was. Andrean number 5, Hobart here at 6, LC at 7, Hanover at 8, Lowell at 9, and then oddly enough, even though they lost to Lake Central last week, the Portage Indians come in at number 10. But they've had a really tough schedule early on here. Give us to Gibson. Gibson running out to the right, out across the 40-yard line. That's where he is going to get pushed out of bounds with 1:18 left to go, so the clock does stop. The chains move.
At first, I thought you were reading it off the top of my head, and then I looked over. You had it written down. I was like, "Man, that's quite impressive."
Oh, don't give me away like that.
I was quite impressed.
I wanted the guys back in the studio. I think I had memorized that. Snap to Ehrlich. He's looking to throw. Off to the right. Catch is made. And inside the 30, the catch is made by Djankovic.
Yeah, nice job by Ehrlich to set his feet, look to the outside. He wanted to get something down the field, get the first down, and also stop the clock. But in high school football, the clock does stop on the first down. Nice throw. He set his feet nicely and just threw a dart right there to his receiver.
So out to the 29-yard line, 1st and 10. Yeah, he's the accuracy at which Ehrlich is throwing here tonight, waiting for all this pressure, had all that time, rolling to his left, finding a wide open receiver and into the end zone for a touchdown.
What, nice job of the 2-minute drill. Defensive back went to sleep on the rollout. Again, Ehrlich just extending the play and doing a nice job. Once the scramble starts, it's very hard for your defensive backs to stay with the receivers. And another Bricky breaks free on a rollout, or not a planned rollout, but an escape. And he does such a nice job just floating that ball out there, taking his time. He's got a good sense of what's going on when he's back there with the pocket. He has great sense of what's going on around him, and just escapability, I think, is the word I'm looking for right there.
Even if it's not a word, we'll make it up. That sounds good to me. It was Luke Abbott, by the way, to get that touchdown. His first of the game.
Yep. And that is Noah Ehrlich's second touchdown pass of tonight.
And that is Luke Abbott's, let's see here, first touchdown of the season. The 5'11", 185-pound senior. 62 seconds to go. There is a Bricky down in the end zone. So let's go ahead and step away for a moment. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Java Wave at your local Family Express is the perfect way to get your day started or keep you moving at any time. With 12 freshly ground bean-to-cup flavors to choose from, Java Wave at Family Express has just what you're looking for, whether it's hot or iced coffee. To see all of the delicious flavor options and to find a Family Express near you, log on to familyexpress.com/JavaWave.
Welcome back, and it is Tejeda that is coming off the field for the Brickies. And the Brickies will have their PAT here in just a moment. Djankovic is the kicker. The hold, the kick is up, and it is good. So it is a 35-0 ball game. We will keep it here on the Region Sports Network. After that time out, we're going to have the Hose Connections halftime report for you in just a few moments. In exactly 62 seconds on the game clock.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget about Toyota of Maryville. We want to thank Toyota of Maryville for sponsoring high school football right here on the Region Sports Network. And when you're looking for your next new or pre-owned vehicle, visit Toyota of Maryville. Toyota of Maryville, we make it easy. Thank you for sponsoring their Toyota
of Maryville.
Of Maryville, thank you.
So getting ready for another kickoff here of the Hobart Brickies to Culver. 35-6 your score.
And don't forget, during the Hose Connection halftime, we will have the Strachan Van Til scoreboard update.
I think we will have a lot more scores than we did at the very beginning of this game.
Yes, we do. Thank you, Nathan. Nathan just texted me some scoring updates, so we'll bring you that during the halftime show.
We don't want to spoil too much about what we're going to do, but certainly we're going to talk about Trey Gibson in this halftime. And a little bit of Culver, too.
Yeah, we'll review some of the scoring highlights.
And to kick things away is Ryan Pimentel for Hobart here. And back to take that one is Culver crossing the 10-yard line and getting wrapped up, but getting a second win down opportunity and taken down at the 15-yard line. That looked like number 3 to you, Jay?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't have.
That's Snedeker again? You got the better binoculars than I do.
You know what? I didn't have them up. I was when I look without my binoculars, I can't see the numbers.
He just sees numbers in his head. That's all. In the form of stocks, right?
That's right. That's right.
They just swirl in there. 55 seconds to go in this opening half. Let's see what Culver can do here in this final little hurry-up offense here. Pisani going to hand off to Egerbright, and I think the ball is loose. It was loose at the 15-yard line. It was a bad handoff. Looked like Pisani maybe wanted to keep that one.
Yeah, just a miscommunication between a quarterback and running back. I think if I'm the Eagles right here, I'm sort of just just run a running play, take a knee. Let's get out of here and come back in the second half.
Yeah, certainly don't want to face an injury here with 30 seconds left to go in the half, but they're going to look down the field. Pisani running for his life near the end zone, moving forward a little bit, has some running room, and it's going to be a little bit shy of a first down, taken out around the 20-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 22.
Yeah, and it's 21 seconds left in the half. Going to be third down.
So they're at the 22, trying to get to the 31.
That looks like they're on it, but they're trying to get to the
26. Yeah, the 26, excuse me.
You sure you don't want these binoculars, man?
Well, my numbers aren't flowing in my head like they are yours, sorry. Thank you for correcting me on that. I was looking at the 30 the entire time, that's why.
Well, let's see. I think they just got to run the clock out here.
Swinging it out, Esquivel. Pass is incomplete, so the clock will stop with exactly 19 seconds to go in this opening half. 35-6 your score, Hobart on top. And, yeah, Culver not laying down like we're suggesting here.
Well, I don't suggest you lay down. I think you just don't give Hobart another scoring opportunity.
Especially if they happen to get into good scoring position here. 19 seconds to go. They are going to punt it away.
Well, it looks like they're going to set up a return. We've got quite a few guys back, so that way they can catch a shorter punt.
Henslin is back to receive the kick. Moving off to his right to try to catch that one. It's a fair catch made at the 42-yard line, so 13.3 seconds remain in the half.
Well, are we going to see Noah Ehrlich just air it out, see if they can throw the Hail Mary here with 13 seconds left?
All right, we can play the guessing game here. I'm going to guess he's going to make, it looks like we may have had a penalty because they're pushing, are they pushing this back? No.
They're that's right where he caught it.
Yep, right at the 42-yard line. So I'm going to guess he's going to try to get to at least maybe past midfield a little bit, try to get it out to the sideline.
And they're going to line up in victory formation.
All right, there you go. See, what do I know? And they are going to take a knee, and that's going to run out the clock here in this opening half. And Hobart has been very impressive in the opening half. 35-6 your score as we officially hit halftime. So stay with us for the Hose Connection halftime report. When we return, you're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Did you know?
They decorate over 210,000 cakes a year.
Did you know?
Their butcher will cut your meat your way.
Did you know?
They have trained floral designers in store.
Did you know?
They will make your wedding cake?
Did you know?
They have a variety of deli bakeable entrees.
Did you know?
Their online app has coupons and so much more. Who does that?
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
If you work with industrial, pneumatics, or hydraulics, and you're in need of maintenance or repair, you need the right connection. For over 20 years, Hose Connections in Hammond has been the premier leader in the hydraulics industry. Hose Connections is a one-stop shop for sales and service of pneumatics and hydraulics. Hose Connections continues to grow their network of industry contacts, which allows them to meet even your toughest expectations. To learn more, visit HoseConnectionsInc.com. Hose Connections in Hammond. Proven under pressure.
For over 113 years, Burns Funeral Home and Crematory has been assisting families in their time of need. Serving Northwest Indiana, the staff at Burns Funeral Home and Crematory will help guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of a loved one. Whether it's a simple, elaborate, traditional, or unique service, the caring family at Burns Funeral Home and Crematory will tailor a ceremony to fit your needs. Visit them on the web at burnsfuneral.com or give them a call at 942-1117. Today's coverage is brought to you in part by Centier Bank. With branches across Northwest Indiana, Centier Bank is a proud member of communities throughout the region, and they stand firmly behind their not-for-sale commitment. To learn more about how Centier Bank provides wow banking and investment experiences in Northwest Indiana, visit them online at centier.com.
The team of sports medicine experts at Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana is committed to getting athletes back in the game, with a focus on not only helping patients recover from injuries, but helping improve athletic performance to prevent injuries. Orthopedic Specialists provides the most advanced, comprehensive care to their patients. To learn more about all Orthopedic Specialists can do to help rehab and prevent athletic injuries, visit them on the web at osni.org or call them at 219-923-3300. Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana, providing world-class care to Northwest Indiana for over 20 years.
The Centurion Award from Century 21. It represents prestige in real estate. Winning one is an honor. Winning it multiple times describes a dedication to excellence. It also describes David Taylor of Century 21 Crown Point. When buying or selling a home in the region, you want to deal with a fixture of the region with a caring approach that has also earned him Best of the Region awards. Add your name to his list of satisfied clients. David Taylor, Century 21 Real Estate. Find out more at davidtaylor.c21.com and start packing.
At Toyota of Maryville, we take pride in being a one-stop shop for anything Toyota related. The best part of the Toyota Maryville experience is that we make it easy to do business with us. We have a committed team of professionals that's here to help you do just that. When you come in for service, we will welcome you and have plenty of staff on hand to handle your needs. And if you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, Toyota of Maryville sales team is the best in the business to help you with your buying decision. We practice what we preach. When we say we make it easy, that's exactly what we do.
Blythe's Athletics in Valparaiso, whose team has been serving your team since 1959, is a leader in athletic apparel and equipment sales. Whether it's off the rack or customized to your specifications, Blythe's has the products and staff to serve you best. Trophies, embroidering, screen printing, athletic shoes, anything you're looking for, you'll find at Blythe's. Visit them today at teamblythes.com, where the athlete shops.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. 35-6 your halftime score. Hobart on top over Culver Academy. Michael Bradner here along with Jay Simmons. We got Nick Russ in the house. Bob Guerrero working the camera tonight as well, doing a fantastic job. Jay, let's go ahead and the Host Connection halftime report here. Gotta find the right page here again. You were watching the Host Connection Halftime Report, brought to you by Host Connections on Kennedy Avenue in Hammond. Visit them on the web at hostconnectionsinc.com. Host Connections, proven under pressure.
Hey, let's go over the scoring highlights so far tonight. In Hobart up 35-6 over Culver Academy, and we start the scoring off. We're going to say this name early and often here. Trey Gibson with the 28-yard run. That came at 8:22 in the first quarter. That puts up Hobart 7-0. Shocker. Trey Gibson with the second touchdown of the game. 11-yard run. That came at 4 minutes left in the first quarter. That puts the Brickies up 14-0.
I'm noticing a trend here right off the bat.
Well, we're going to break the trend here. We're going to go with Anthony Wilson with 1:59 left in the first quarter, a 39-yard pass from Noah Eckler. Did I say that right?
Ehrlich.
All right, I was close. Ehrlich. That puts it up 21-0. Let's go back to Trey Gibson. Trey Gibson puts Hobart up 28-0. That came with a 5-yard run at 9:59 left in the second quarter. So, with just under 10 minutes left in the second quarter, with just under 10 minutes left in the second quarter, Hobart up 20-0 or 28-0.
Good start.
And you think, are the Eagles are going to lay down and die? No, they do not. Jim Pisani, the quarterback, on 4th down and 1, takes the ball on a quarterback option. Looked like an option, RPO, run or pass option there to the short side of the field. Makes a couple guys miss. Drags a Hobart Brickie into the end zone. Punches it in with 1:52 left in the second quarter. That puts the score at 28-6. And then we're going to finish it off with Luke Abbott from the Brickies on a 39-yard pass from Noah Ehrlich. When that came with 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the half. And what a nice throw by Ehrlich. He was able to throw what I consider the toughest pass to throw, a corner route, you know where the post pattern, it breaks to the inside. That's sort of an easy pass thrown over the middle. And it's one of the parts of it's why it's a hard throw is because you've got to get it over the outside shoulder of the receiver running towards the sideline, looking over his shoulder, and Ehrlich just threw a bullet right there, not a hard dart throw, but a little bit of air underneath it. Made it nice throw, dropped it right into where Abbott had no choice but to catch the ball and go for the score. Well, and as a freshman, Ehrlich is showing some pretty positive signs. I think one of the big things for him is his pocket presence. He seems to have that natural feel of a veteran quarterback where he can feel the rush coming in. He keeps his eyes downfield the whole time, but he just has that natural feel where he can feel the pressure and then put the ball down, run out of the pocket, but not take the ball up the field and find an open receiver, extending the play several times tonight for big plays for the Brickies through the air.
Now, we talked to you, or I should say you talked to Craig Osika before and we had that preseason pigskin party over at Set 'em Ups, and he said those first 2 games of the year he loves because those are going to be really big games. I mean, you're talking about you're playing Chesterton, you're playing Maryville, 2 of the best teams in the region, and of course they're 6A schools. But I mean, that really sets up, and you're throwing a freshman into those situations, and now he's ready for a game like this.
Yes.
You know, he looks amazing.
Yes, he does. I just don't know how to explain how you just develop that type of pocket presence as a freshman. But whatever he's done in the offseason, he's done a great job. Coach Osika thrown him to the deep end of the pool with a couple 6A schools to start out. But like Coach Osika said, it pays dividends as the season goes on.
See, it would have been better if they had opened up against Michigan City because then you could throw them to the Wolves right off the bat.
There we go.
That's a good play.
Yeah, it is. I like it.
All right, we're going to step aside for just a moment. Plenty to talk about here still at the Host Connection Halftime Report. You're watching Game Night of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Are you a steel hauler? Come work for Area Transportation. You must have a current valid Class A commercial driver's license and at least 1 year of recent verifiable steel hauling experience and at least 2 years of recent verifiable interstate experience operating a commercial motor vehicle.
Hi, I'm Amanda, the driver recruiter at Area Transportation, where we pay more because we value our drivers.
Call recruiting at 1-855-400-6939. That's 1-855-400-6939.
Ethos Dental Group in Munster, Crown Point, and Cedar Lake offers a full scope of general and cosmetic dentistry with expertise ranging from porcelain veneers to dental implants, crowns, and bridges. At Ethos Dental Group, you're assured that Dr. Stojkovic and Associates utilize the latest in technology. Ethos Dental Group would like to join you in welcoming Dr. Emily Hansen to their team. Check out ethosdentalgroup.com or call 219-595-3432 to schedule an appointment. Ethos Dental Group, Munster, Crown Point, and Cedar Lake.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals, and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital. I put out a forest fire. I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
While I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
It's been said that one man's junk is another man's treasure. But at Total Disposal, your junk is our junk. Think of Total Disposal as that key player that has several options: commercial, residential, or hand off your junk at our Blaine Street Partners transfer station. Total Disposal is more than a service provider. We are an innovator for a sustainable tomorrow, well beyond the curb. For a complete list of services, go to TotalDisposal.com. Honesty and dependability, that's the Total Disposal promise.
For over 113 years, Burns Funeral Home and Crematory has been assisting families in their time of need. Serving Northwest Indiana, the staff at Burns Funeral Home and Crematory will help guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of a loved one. Whether it's a simple, elaborate, traditional, or unique service, the caring family at Burns Funeral Home and Crematory will tailor a ceremony to fit your needs. Visit them on the web at burnsfuneral.com or give them a call at 942-1117.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. You are watching the Hose Connection halftime report.
And it looks like we had a little flyover here at the Brickyard.
I know you heard something, and you sprang up, like your ears went up instantly, like a excited puppy, and you grabbed the binoculars and everything.
Well, it's kind of hard to see with the binoculars at night, though, up into the sky. But we did have a little bit of a flyover.
Yeah. You're one of those flyover states, right? That counts. Obviously, 20th anniversary of 9/11 coming up tomorrow, so everybody kind of in a patriotic mood. That's the theme here for the student section tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look, Jay, at our Strachan Van Til scoreboard update. Brought to you by Strachan Van Til, your favorite Indiana-made grocery store.
All right, here we go. Now, I'm just trying to get through this. All the scores are in the second quarter since our game started at 6:30. Here we go. Close game right here. Valparaiso 7, Michigan City 0. Again, all these scores in the second quarter. Crown Point 7, Lake Central 0. Chesterton 14, LaPorte 6. A little bit closer than I anticipated. That one is in the first quarter. River Forest 7. Whoa. Hanover 0.
That's in the second quarter. This Hanover team lost to Culver Academy last week.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd think that Hanover just maybe hasn't woken up yet. All right, here we go. Let's go on down. Let's go. Lowell 21, Griffith 0 in the second. Highland 14, Hammond Central 0. Kankakee Valley 6, North Newton 0. Whiting 8, Calumet 6. And the final one to round up the scoreboard is Maryville 7, I was looking at the other score. Maryville 7, Portage 0. Hold on, we got one more score. We have Hamilton Southeastern 28, Fishers 13.
We were eagerly awaiting the anticipation of that one there.
Hold on, my
we got more breaking news.
More breaking news. It is Hamilton Southeastern 35, Fishers 13. And my brother just texted me and said there's roughly about 8,000 people there. It was a sellout.
Wow, very impressive.
Yeah.
I'm impressed by a few of those scores. How about Maryville 7-0 over Portage in the second? That sounds like a good defensive stand by Portage potentially. I mean, we're not watching the game. We have no idea, but you think Maryville with the offensive weapons that they have.
I mean, they are loaded to bear. Every once in a while you come in, sleep into a game. Maybe after last week when they were up 50-0 against Crown Point at halftime, they read some of their press clippings and just sort of hey, we're above this, we're that good. That we just need to show up and we're going to win the game. Well, you got to. Like somebody said a few years back, you got to play the game.
Yeah, absolutely. that was more than just a few years ago. But you can follow all of tonight's Region football scores live on the Strachan Van Til Hometown Scoreboard, streaming on Facebook.com/RegionSports and RegionSports.com. Actually, exactly where you are right now. Strachan Van Til, your local grocer with over 89 years of heritage. All right, we're going to step aside for just a few more minutes. We'll come back and we will see what we might see here in the second half. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Did you know?
Wow, they'll prepare fresh fish while you wait.
Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week.
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party.
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area.
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
If you work with industrial, pneumatics, or hydraulics, and you're in need of maintenance or repair, you need the right connection. For over 20 years, Hose Connections in Hammond has been the premier leader in the hydraulics industry. Hose Connections is a one-stop shop for sales and service of pneumatics and hydraulics. Hose Connections continues to grow their network of industry contacts, which allows them to meet even your toughest expectations. To learn more, visit HoseConnectionsInc.com. Hose Connections in Hammond. Proven under pressure.
At Toyota of Maryville, we take pride in being a one-stop shop for anything Toyota related. The best part of the Toyota Maryville experience is that we make it easy to do business with us. We have a committed team of professionals that's here to help you do just that. When you come in for service, we will welcome you and have plenty of staff on hand to handle your needs. And if you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, Toyota Maryville sales team is the best in the business to help you with your buying decision. We practice what we preach. When we say we make it easy, that's exactly what we do.
The team of sports medicine experts at Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana is committed to getting athletes back in the game, with a focus on not only helping patients recover from injuries, but helping improve athletic performance to prevent injuries. Orthopedic Specialists provides the most advanced, comprehensive care to their patients. To learn more about all orthopedic specialists can do to help rehab and prevent athletic injuries, visit them on the web at osni.org or call them at 219-923-3300. Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana, providing world-class care to Northwest Indiana for over 20 years.
Java Wave at your local Family Express is the perfect way to get your day started or keep you moving at any time. With 12 freshly ground bean-to-cup flavors to choose from, Java Wave at Family Express has just what you're looking for, whether it's hot or iced coffee. To see all of the delicious flavor options and to find a Family Express near you, log on to FamilyExpress.com/JavaWave.
Welcome back to the Hose Connections halftime report presented by Hose Connections, proven under pressure. All right, we got just a couple of minutes, about 3 minutes until as these guys are warming up here before we have to start the second half. It is obviously a 35-6 ball game. Hobart kind of just seems to be doing whatever they want offensively, and Culver has had to stop, I think, one time so far tonight.
Yes, they have, and it was a missed field goal. So, out of all the things that have happened for Hobart in the first half, I think that is probably the one negative they've had.
Yeah.
But besides the one drive that, if you want to talk about negatives, possibly giving up that touchdown drive, great job by the Eagles there, Culver Eagles, on a nice drive there with 1 minute and 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Nice drive, being able to punch it in there. Give you some momentum coming out in the second half. But they kick off. So they've got to put it together, a defensive stand. And I think for them, they're going to have to sell out a little bit more, put another guy up on the line, blitz a linebacker, do something. They're just going to have to sell out. The guy they've got to stop is Trey Gibson.
You're talking about the Culver defense.
Yes, Culver defense. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. They've got to sell out, try and punch him in the mouth, sell out, attack the running back, play man-to-man coverage on the outside, put an extra guy in the box, and go for the big stop right away in the second half here. Try and stop the Brickies defense. Like I said, they have not been able to do, but on the missed field goal, and I think it was about a 36-yarder.
Yeah, 36. Yep. Yeah, they've kind of just done whatever they've wanted offensively for the most part. And Trey Gibson is a big part of that. He's getting past though. You're talking about getting a little bit more pressure on him. Any pressure that he does get, he is just rolling right through him.
Yeah, he lowers the boom. He's an attacking running back. He delivers the blow. You talk about some guys that have done that in the past. You're talking like Walter Payton. Earl Campbell. That's some old school stuff right there.
You're putting him into some pretty elite company here.
Well, I'm just saying that's the style of running.
Okay.
Style of running. More current might have been like a big running back like Ricky Williams. Where they lower the shoulder and they're delivering the hit. Trey Gibson is doing that here tonight, and he has that great forward lean all the time when he's carrying the ball, and that's something that's hard to teach a running back.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the dulcet tones of Jay Simmons today. So,
hey,
I don't get to hear it very often. I'm always at a different game or somewhere else.
We want to thank Toyota of Maryville for sponsoring high school football right here on the Region Sports Network. And when you are looking for your next new or pre-owned vehicle, visit Toyota of Maryville. Toyota of Maryville, we make it easy.
Very nice. Stay with us on the Region Sports Network after the game as we send it back to the Centier Bank studio. Nathan Laird and Mike Byer will be on hand to recap all of tonight's action from around the region.
There might be a little bit of a time from when all the other games finish, and then so it should be interesting how Nathan's going to handle that back in the RSN studio.
Yeah, he's going to be having to wait a little while at the conclusion of our game, so make sure you stay with. We got two other games going on. We got Michigan City Chesterton on our air. We got Lake Central Crum Point going on as well. So we got three great games on our broadcast tonight. But we know you're staying here because this is the Hobart Brickies, baby.
And the crowd is rocking right now.
They are. And it's actually this is the first time I've been in a press box where I felt a little bit of a shake.
And that's the student section. They always have a great student section here at Hobart. So there, Hobart takes the field for the kickoff return. Let's see if Culver can put together a little defensive stand here, make the second half a little interesting.
So start of the third quarter here from the Brickyard. Kick is off, and the kick is going to be taken inside the 5. It is picked up by Roman Snedeker, who's trying to get out across the 25, across the 30, and he does get taken down at about the 31-yard line. So a really nice return. I could be wrong. This might be the worst starting field position for Hobart tonight.
I think the worst is about their own 40 tonight is where they've started. So this is the worst.
And this would be a lot of teams would be so thankful to have this for the most part. So Hobart takes the start on defense here. Noah Ehrlich in at quarterback. Two wide receivers high on the top of your screen there. Tight end making blocks. Here's the give to Gibson out across the 35 up to about the 38-yard line. So there's a pickup of 7 yards.
Yeah, nice job sealing off the end right there. That was number 81, Anthony Williams, the tight end right there, doing an awesome job just sealing off the outside linebacker, giving the running back some room to go.
I was going to say, don't take my papers a little too, don't take them too far away from me. I'm going to need them.
I'm throwing them back at you.
Give you the offensive lineman here in just a moment after this snap. Ehrlich looking to pass, looking to his left, feels pressure on his left, and he's going to get a lot of pressure. He flips it to Gibson. What a play, who goes up to the 40-yard line, and what looked like it was going to be an impossible play for Hobart, and a dead play for Hobart turns into an offensive gain, and they are 1 yard shy for a first down.
Coach Osika is going to say, you know what, tomorrow, last night that looks like a really great play. Tomorrow in films, he's going to just say, you got lucky that time, don't do it again. It's one of those, no, oh, great shot.
Like, oh, no, okay, that works. Give to Gibson again, who pushes forward. It's going to be a first down. Those offensive starters for you again. Mike Ramirez at right tackle. Elijah Wilson at the right guard. Connor Bach at center. Isaiah Wilson at left guard. Diego Verduzco at left tackle. You've got Johnston, the wide receiver. He's one of the leading receivers on this team. We haven't really seen him, involved in a lot of playmaking going on here for Hobart. Dejankovic, Carlson, Ehrlich, Gibson, and Abbott, along with Williams at the tight end position. Two wide receivers at the top, one at the bottom. Ehrlich looking to his left, but he's going to go to the right with the deep ball. A lot of hand grab in there, and the ball is going to be incomplete. If it was caught, it would have been out of bounds anyway to Dejankovic.
Yeah, Ehrlich's got to know that he's got to set his feet and throw the ball about at least a second or two earlier than that. If he's going to go deep, he's got to get that ball out a little bit quicker. Let the receiver adjust to the ball. That's probably his worst pass of the night so far. He just got to realize, boom, I got to get this out of my hands at this point in time.
2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line. Snap to Ehrlich, gives to Gibson. He runs forward, up to midfield and beyond. It's a first down up to the 45-yard line. A 13-yard run for Gibson. He just won't be stopped. He's like a bus. He's just bringing everyone with him.
Yeah, he did drag a few guys down the field. Again, his feet never stopped the whole time, even when the whistle blew. His feet were still turning, and he's got that motor, just won't stop going.
It's kind of like you in the classroom, right?
Yeah, you're right.
you never stop. Always teaching.
Motor never goes, never stops.
The Energizer Bunny. Here's the give to Gibson again across the 45 up to the 40. Now up to the 35-yard line. That'll be a first down. If they do give it on the 35, they do. So it is a first down, another 10-yard run. I don't have stats officially in front of me here, but that is multiple, at least 10-yard runs for Gibson tonight.
Yeah, Wilson again done a nice job sealing off the outside. And it looks like we've got a player injured coming off the field for Culver Eagles. Looks like number 80.
Yep, that is Zralik. Coming off the field. 10:05 left to go in this third quarter. Ball on the 35. Hobart trying to get up to the 25 and eventually beyond. They're at the yard line of as many points as they have right now.
Oh, very well played.
I occasionally come up with a decent stat here and there. Gives to Gibson off to the right, up to the 30. He keeps moving up to the 25, and again, it's going to be a 5-yard run this time. No, I'm sorry, it is a 10-yard run, excuse me, up to the 25. So another first down. I'm looking in between the numbers here. I will admit when I am wrong, sir.
I'm just teasing you.
Up to the 24-yard line, so that was an 11-yard run.
And you notice that when Gibson got tackled, he was falling forward. That's a sign of a good running back right there.
Give to Gibson again. Keep going with what's working. We have a flag coming in, and it's going to be likely holding.
Yep.
Nick Russ all over that. He's right next to me here. I love being in between you guys because when you describe things, you're animated and you're doing stuff with your hands, and Nick's doing the same thing over there.
Yeah,
and
you're just getting beaten up in the middle.
I'm fine with it. Well, Nick's a wrestling fan, so he knows some of the moves. What would your Jay, if you had a finishing move in wrestling, what would it?
Suplex.
Okay.
Souffle, suplex.
The suplex.
Suplex. Hey, man, I don't watch wrestling. I don't know.
That was great. All right, it is first down still, but a long ways to go. Ehrlich running out of pressure to his left, gives up the middle. We have another flag, and the play is going to go up to the 5-yard line, and it's going to be into the end zone for a touchdown. Hobart, but this one likely coming back.
It's an either illegal man downfield or a block downfield. One of the Hobart defensive or offensive linemen was further down the field than the receiver that caught the ball. He made a nice block, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, Carlson made a nice catch as well. That was who was going to run into the end zone, the fullback. But again, we're going to go back a country mile here. The line to gain is at the 15-yard line. The ball is spotted at the 37. And Hobart's currently standing on the 45.
Yeah, yes, they do. They have a ways to go.
Just under 8.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Ehrlich gets the snap, gives to Gibson off to the left, trying to break the tackles. He does. Up to the original line of scrimmage, out past the 20. And he may very well be close to the first down. Might be a yard shy.
Yeah, nice.
What an incredible run.
Yeah, well, you know what? You know where that incredible run started? With the offensive line. Diego Verduzco, the left tackle, and Mr. Williams, number 81, did an awesome job getting a great push on that defensive line front for the Culver Academy Eagles. Boy, they just opened that hole, and it just like spread wide open.
Ball on the 16-yard line, second down and 1. Gibson off to the left with a huge hole. He turns upfield. He runs into the end zone for another Hobart touchdown.
And the 16-yard run there by Trey Gibson as the cannon fires off for the Brickies. That guy might be running out of ammunition before the end of the night.
I'm sure they came well stocked today.
What was that distance right there? I forgot.
We were at the 16-yard line.
All right.
Waiting for the PAT here. 41-6 the score with 7:44 left right now. And we have a whistle, and we have a false start against Hobart here. So they're going to push this back a little bit. This PAT is going to be a little bit longer than usual, but Djankovic has had really no problems
with the PATs.
With the PATs,
the
yes.
field goals, he's had an issue. Looks like he just pushed it out a little bit to the right from our angle.
Enslin is the holder, by the way, for the Brickies. Snap, hold, kick, and it is good. So 42-6 your score. Brickies on top. You're watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Did you know?
They decorate over 210,000 cakes a year.
Did you know?
Their butcher will cut your meat your way.
Did you know?
They have trained floral designers in store.
Did you know?
They will make your wedding cake.
Did you know?
They have a variety of deli bakeable entrees.
Did you know?
Their online app has coupons and so much more. Who does that?
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Make sure you stay with us at the conclusion of tonight's game. We'll have the Crowd Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game. The Crowd Company is proud to recognize superheroes on the football gridiron. And I'm just going to take a wild shot in the dark. Leading candidate, not for sure. We don't want to spoil things too early, but Trey Gibson certainly in that contention for that award tonight.
Yes, he is. I think Noah Ehrlich is having a very good game also. You know, talking about the Great Lakes blue collar player of the game, I would think that could be going to either the Hobart defense for only giving up one score, or the offensive line for doing such a nice job opening massive holes for Trey Gibson tonight. Those are some prospects for tonight.
Little sneak peeks there.
Yeah.
We'll maybe give a little spoiler to our IKRCC play of the game. We don't even know if we've seen it yet. Can't give too many spoilers on that one. Kick is off, and it's going to be back into the end zone. Or it's going to take a nice Hobart bounce, and it's going to have to be picked up at about the 5-yard line, and they're going to tackle him down right beyond the 10, right about the 12 or 13. We'll see where they officially spot it. I believe it was going to bounce into the end zone there, Jay, and then took a little bounce toward Hobart.
Yeah, it looks like me hitting my 9-iron about 100 yards out, hitting the green, and is spinning right back to the hole.
Tends to happen. I can't get any of my shots to do that. Mine just automatically veer off to the right as soon as I hit it.
All right, well, I'll know not to stand next to you then.
Okay, stand to the left and you'll be fine. Which you are to my left at the moment, so you're safe. All right, Pisani takes the low snap, looking to his left, looking for a deep ball, and trying to connect down the field with Snedeker. And
I was just going to say, go ahead.
I'm sorry, that was Sommer. Excuse me, I thought it was a 3. It was a 2.
Yep.
Hayden Sommer, the senior.
Yeah, Hayden Sommer. You know what? The problem was right there. He started to slow down and then turned and then had to spin all the way around. I think if he'd have just kept on running through the ball, he would have had that. He would have had that pass easily. But he slowed down, turned. Why? I don't know. But it looked like a good throw from Pisani on that play.
Tejeda back in the game, this time defensively for the Brickies. Give off to the left. Far side of the field up to the 20-yard line, so nice game there.
Yeah, but I'm going to say that one of the better plays by Pisani on a called running play tonight. Did a nice job getting upfield, getting some yards, making it 3rd down and manageable. Looks like about 3rd and 2.
See the formation once they get out of the huddle here. Got a wide receiver low on your screen. Looks like maybe one receiver up on top. Hagen Broughton goes to the left. Man in motion. It's been Esquivel most of the night. Hagen Broughton off to the right this time, though. And he's going to be stopped.
Looks like just short of the 1st down.
Yeah, we got maybe a yard still to go, and so it'll be 4th down. I think, Coach, you got to make a statement here, and you got to go for it, right?
I think you got to punt it at this point, but I may be wrong.
Making a change offensively. I couldn't see who ran out and who ran in. I couldn't see the numbers, but we'll get that to you.
It looks like they're going to go for it.
You got 1 yard to go. Hagen Broughton has been picking up those kind of yards, so we'll see how.
Again,
this goes.
his best plays are just running just off the edge to the right and left side.
Esquivel in motion. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to jut forward, and I don't know if he's going to get it. We'll see where the spot is.
Oh, they gave it to him.
They are going to give him the yard, so it is going to be a 1st down for Culver Academy.
Nice job picking up that 1st down by Pisani. Put his head down, and was not going to be denied.
And you wanted to punt. This is why you're up here with me.
That's right.
This is why you're stuck with me.
Hey, it's been a good ride so far through the first 2.5 quarters.
4:03 to go. Culver Academy trying to continue to push their way downfield. They really had one really nice drive, which ended in points. So we'll see if they can do that here. Trying to look like a swing pass, and this one is going to he got crunched. Good grief. That was number 60, Noah Miller, on the sack. And he got it off just in time, but he took a heavy hit.
Yes, he did. And disappointingly, if he'd have had about a second more, the slot receiver was running about a 10-yard stop and go and was breaking down the field wide open. But like I said, he had a little bit of pressure on him.
Just a little bit. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. And we have a whistle and a timeout going to be called by the Eagles, so we will take it with them. You are watching Game Night of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Tech Credit Union is the better option for personal and business banking. Buy a car, remodel your home, pay for an education, expand your business. Tech Credit Union can help you do these things and more. You'll enjoy the latest banking services, but without the cost of the big bank relationship. With branches throughout the region, fee-free ATMs nationwide, and online services, they're convenient too. Learn more at techcu.org. Contact any branch or call 800-276-TECH. Tech Credit Union is an equal opportunity lender and federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network.
Let's go to Strachan Van Til's.
Strachan Van Til hometown scoreboard update, your friendly neighborhood grocery store. Go ahead, Jay.
All right, here we go. We got an update. Maryville 21, Portage 6 at the half. The Highland Trojans all over the Hammond Central Wildcats. Highland 29, Hammond Central 12 in the second quarter. Thanks, Nathan.
That was your Strachan Van Til hometown scoreboard update.
Oh, after this play, we got another one coming up.
Pisani looking downfield, trying to go for Eggenbrot, and it's off the tips of his fingers. That was second down. Go ahead with
All
the
right, here we go. We got Andran 41, East Chicago 0 in the second quarter.
Okay. Andran just played a team in Michigan this past Saturday, I believe. You know, they're a two-way school, but they definitely play a much tougher schedule than that for sure. It's third down here, third down and 10. 2:25 left to go. Pisani drifting way back, trying to find a receiver, and it's over the hands. Look like number 16. Gonna look up that young man, Foster Stockton. Over his hands, the pass is incomplete.
Then we got one last Strachan Van Til scoreboard update. And this is from Scott Freckleton, one of my friends from Lake Central. Crown Point 21, Lake Central 7 at the half.
Okay, so a two-score game right now. Crown Point kind of needs that victory after their loss last week. Want to keep pace in the DAC. Man, that is a loaded DAC.
Yes, it is.
Holy cow. High snap. Here's the punt. And a fair catch call going to be made just shy of midfield. The catch was made. Make sure I get this right here. Was Enslin, Mark Enslin. So that'll be at the 49-yard line. Sorry.
I was just going to say, nice catch right there, fair catch. That's something that as a coach, especially when I was coaching mostly defense, that irritated me more than anything was when one of the deep backs or the punt returner would not catch the ball, because the bounce is going to generally go against you, and that usually adds 10, 15 yards to the punt. So that's a big difference in field position.
So the ball in the midsection of the Hobart logo there. Officially the 20 or the 49-yard line. Snap, high snap to Ehrlich. Give to it's quarterback keep. Ehrlich running way ahead up to the 35-yard line. Looked like he'd given it to Gibson, but Gibson stopped, and then Ehrlich was moving all the way on the far side of the field.
You got to watch, man. It's they're rotating some people in. That's number 15.
Oh, excuse me.
I think that's Luke Abbott.
Yep, that is Luke Abbott. Excuse me. I see Mark Elson and Enslin coming back out here. And that is looking like it's going to expire the third quarter here as the ball on the 35-yard line. 42-6 your score at the end of the third quarter. So we'll change field position here. We'll be back on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like health care and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Welcome back to Game Night on the Region Sports Network. Start of the fourth quarter here from the Brickyard. Michael Brandner here along with Jay Simmons. A long overdue partnership here in the booth.
Yeah, how about it, man? Let's keep it rolling.
Nick Russ with us. Bob Guerrero working the camera. They're bringing you the sights and sounds, making us sound good, which is not an easy task to do.
They have their hands full with that one, right?
Yeah. Abbott, as you mentioned, in at quarterback, a lot of wide receivers out to the top of the screen there, and there is going to be a stop. That's Chase, and we'll make sure I get this right. Number 22, that is Chase Hamake. Chase Hamake.
And let's see, number 62 for Culver Academy came up, made a nice tackle.
Ricky Garza.
I don't know if they saw it, but Ricky Garza helped the Hobart running back up after he made the tackle. That is awesome sportsmanship.
Well, that is exactly what the IHSAA wants, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, you think of a score 42 to 6. You're not going to see that on the field. Just, it's so nice to see on a football field.
It'll be 2nd down and 11 here, as there was a loss of a yard on that play. Handoff, and I'm sorry, it's going to be kept by Luke Abbott, who's going to run all the way into the 5-yard line. He gets taken down just inside the 5, taken down officially at the 3. I thought he was going to be able to break it, Jay.
Yeah, he did, and it was Colin Vickery with the touchdown-saving tackle for the moment.
So we are on the 3-yard line officially. A big gain for Luke Abbott as he kept it as a quarterback keeper. Certainly a guy that can run. 5'11", 185-pound senior. One wide receiver at the top, one at the bottom of the screen there. Abbott going to roll to his right, and he gets swallowed up back at the 9-yard line.
What? Just a couple linemen breaking through for the Culver Academy Eagles. It's going to be 2nd and goal from, it looks like, the 9-yard line, so a loss of about 4 on the play.
Hobart doesn't feel too nervous about that. They're ready to just jump back into their formation here and get something going. Luke Abbott can certainly run. As he is put on display here. So they're on the 9-yard line. And into the end zone for Hobart. It is a touchdown. A couple of different options there.
Yeah.
For the take.
That looked like number 22 for the Brickies.
Certainly could have been number 22.
22.
That is Chase Hamake. So now Hobart going for the PHC, 48-6 your score right now. Trying to go for 49. Kick is up and certainly looks good. It is, so 49-6 your score. And we will have a stoppage of the clock, 8:51 left to go. You are watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Well, welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. 49-6 your score. Make sure you stay with us Here toward the end of the game, we'll have the IKORCC play of the game brought to you by IKORCC. Learn more at IKORCC.com. We will also have the Great Lakes Roofing Blue Collar player of the game brought to you by our friends at Great Lakes Roofing. Learn more at greatlakesroof.com.
There you go. That would be a little bit better if we were at Crown Point.
Sorry.
The Bulldogs, get it? Bulldogs,
I got you. All right, we'll do a little play here on the teams. I made my Wolves comment earlier. That's what Osika should do next year, or whenever the contract with Chesterton runs out. Should look to and start a freshman quarterback against the Wolves, and
oh, there you go.
Yeah, you just throw them right to the Wolves. I'm probably the only one in America that finds that funny, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you already dug yourself in that hole.
I'll stay in it. I'll sleep there. I'll sleep in that den tonight, just like a wolf. See,
there you go. You keep on going.
Someone needs to get me out of this. Ball in the 20. We do have a running clock here. 8:12 left to go. 49-6 your score. Culver would like to see a nice drive here, just to try to get some positive momentum going their way. And we do have a whistle and a stoppage already. Did I see a signal of a timeout? It must be.
Hobart's trying to run guys in and out and trying to make sure they got 11 out there. It's always confusing when you're starting a new series and trying to make sure you got 11, 2, you're getting a lot of your starters out of there. And don't forget, we want to thank Toyota of Maryville for sponsoring high school football right here on the Region Sports Network. And when you are looking for your next new or pre-owned vehicle, visit Toyota of Maryville. Toyota of Maryville, we make it easy.
You know who else makes it easy, especially for us, is Nathan Laird, and he's going to be at the Centier Bank studio after the game. So make sure you stay with the Region Sports Network after the game as we send it back to the Centier Bank studio. Nathan Laird, Mike Byer will be on hand to recap all of tonight's action from around the region. Obviously, things are going to be a little bit delayed at the conclusion of this one because we started about half an hour earlier than the rest of the region did.
About?
Exactly 30 minutes. Well, they could have started at 7:02. We could have started at 6:29. So Pisani rolling to his right, catch is made out to the 30-yard line. That is Colvin Vickery on the catch.
Yeah, nice job, Pisani getting out of the pocket, rolling out. Hey, it may be 49-6, but you're still going to work on trying to get that work on positive plays. Go back, have something to look at tomorrow.
We do have a Eagle down on the Hobart sideline here. Egebrotten running back to his huddle.
Oh, no, he's already up out of.
He is up out of the position. He's running away, so he's must be doing okay. But he's going to run right for the sideline. All right, 7:30 left to go. 1st and 10 here. Pisani running up the field. Trying to get to the 35, makes his turn up to the 40 and out past the 40 up to the 42, so it'll be good for a first down. Yeah, nice run by the quarterback.
Yeah, nice job. All the receivers were well covered downfield, so he did the next best thing, tucked it, and ran for the first down.
Andrew Dorrell, the head coach for the Culver Academy Eagles, and with that win against Hanover last week, actually became the all-time leading coach in program history for wins with 139. He beat Russ Oliver's 138. That came with a win last week against Hanover Central. Pushing forward, nice stop by the Hobart defense there, gain of only 1 yard.
Yeah, just a nice read right there by the quarterback. I thought he should have gave it, but it looked like it was predetermined. Just put his head down and ran for just a yard gain. A lot of fresh new bodies out there for the Brickies.
Well, coming into the game today, we knew that Pisani was the leading rusher, had 40 carries coming into today's game, certainly adding to that tonight, or definitely is adding to that tonight. I don't have the exact number in front of me. Give is to Eggenbrotten, and he gets tackled down for just a gain of about a yard or two, up to the 44-yard line.
Third down, and looks like about 8 yards. Yeah,
the Hobart defense still stepping up here.
Yes, they are playing outstanding. Culver, like I said, you want to walk away with some positives out of this. So they're trying to put a nice drive together, even though they're Hobart's got a lot of underclassmen out there. It's still time to try and work on a few things for for Culver.
Gives to Eggenbrotten off to the right. He finds a hole, muscles his way down out past the 50, or they're going to mark him right at the 50, so it's going to be 4th down and 2 here. And I guess with, the game the way it's going, do you go for it?
Yes, you do.
Yep.
You win for it in the third quarter, you might as well go for it in the fourth quarter.
That was 1 yard, though. This is 2 yards.
Apples and oranges, dude.
I'm just counting the math there. The numbers were finally flowing in my head the way they do in yours. Don't take that away from me.
I would never do that.
4:42 left to go in this one. 4th and 2. I'm not sure who had it there. There was a very late handoff if it got handed off at all.
No, he did hand it off, but he was waiting to see what the linemen were going to do. Nice job of the defensive front right there for the Brickies, just making that a long, slow read for the quarterback, and he ended up handing it off because he had nowhere to go. Thought maybe his fullback could lunge forward for the first down, but nothing doing.
So ball is placed at midfield. That's where Hobart will take over. I'm going to take a hunch here, Jay, and say we're going to see quite a few running plays here. I see you're feverishly writing down your notes. I feel like I'm not even going to look at it. I'm going to know exactly what you're thinking here. As we'll do that with maybe 3:30. Right after this play, we'll start looking at that.
Yep. Can I have the?
Yeah, let me look for that real quick for you. There you go.
Perfect.
We're a good team. We take care of each other.
That's it.
Nice defensive play. Nice tackle made.
Number 64.
That was number 64. Absolutely. Looking for him. That was Evan Gerber on a great tackle there on the run, so the clock continues. All right, Jay, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Unless you're not ready.
I am ready.
You are ready. All right, let's go ahead and name our Crowell Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game. The Crowell Company's proud to recognize the superheroes on the football field. We'll name that right after this snap here. Luke Abbott in at quarterback. Gets the snap. It looks a little low. Running ahead. Running back. Couldn't actually see. All right, that was number 25 that had that one for Hobart. So that is Bissig. Go ahead. Let's go ahead and name the Crowell Company's Letterman superhero of the game, Jay.
Yeah, let's go with Trey Gibson. 4 touchdowns. One of 28-yard run. One 11-yard run. One a 5-yard run, and then a 16-yard run. So that comes to 4 touchdowns. Nice job, Trey Gibson, with the big game tonight.
Absolutely. He was a running machine, pushing ahead. Like Bissig up to the 40-yard line. So a great candidate or a great winner for our Crowell Company's Landerman superhero of the game. Let's go with our IKORCC play of the game, brought to you by IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters.
Let's go with Anthony Williams on the 39-yard touchdown pass from Noah Ehrlich. Ehrlich, that came at 1:59 left in the first quarter. A great rollout by Ehrlich. And all of a sudden, he escapes the pocket, rolls out to his left, which is a very hard throw for a right-handed quarterback, throws it down the field. And Anthony Wilson wide open on about the 3-yard line, comes up with the catch and walks into the end zone. But I think the reason that's an exciting play is just to watch Noah Ehrlich roll out, escape the pass rush, and make a perfect throw of about 39 yards right on the money.
All right, I want to just correct one thing real quick, and that is it's Anthony Williams.
Oh, Anthony Williams.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Was it Anthony? Yeah, I said Wilson. I wrote down Wilson. My fault.
Yeah, you're good. I just want to make sure we get that his name out there for everyone. Anthony Wilson, definitely the tight end, having a really great game.
Yes,
a lot of really impressive blocks as well. But that touchdown was great for our IKRCC play of the game, Anthony Williams. Let's go ahead and look at our Great Lakes Roofing Blue Collar Player of the Game. Brought to you by Great Lakes Roofing. Learn more at greatlakesroof.com.
There you go, Great Lakes Roofing. And I'm going to go with Blue Collar Players
of
the game. And I've got to give it to Mike Ramirez, Elijah Wilson, Connor Bach, Isaiah Williams, Diego Verduzco, the offensive line, and let's throw in Williams. Isaiah Wilson, Diego Verduzco, and who did I say was the tight end?
Williams.
All right, I get those names mixed up.
Wilson and Williams, yes.
Yeah, there you go. All right, those guys are the blue-collar player of the game. They were dynamite up front, opening up holes left and right, making it an easy night for Trey Gibson to get 4 touchdowns. If those guys don't do it, he don't get those 4 touchdowns. He doesn't get the Crowell Superhero of the game.
That is our Great Lakes Roofing Blue Collar Player of the game.
I know, but I'm talking about
I got you.
With one without the other.
That's true. I got you. All right.
All right, man. Follow along with me.
We're on the same page here as the clock is winding down. And that will be the end of the ball game. 15 seconds on the clock officially here, but it is going to be a Hobart victory. 49-6 is going to be your final score as the teams meet at midfield and give the traditional high fives and handshakes and congratulations as time has officially expired. And it is a fantastic win for the Hobart Brickies. Our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, coordinating producer, Nathan Laird, your broadcast crew tonight, myself, Michael Brenner, and Jay Simmons. We had Nick Russ on game production, Bob Guerrero on video. Thanks to Mike Black, the AD here at Hobart, Craig Osika, and Andrew Dorrell, the head coaches for Hobart and Culver Academy, respectively. And, of course, thank you, the viewers of regionsports.com and facebook.com/regionsports. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this, so thank you very much. Stay tuned. We'll have more from the Centier Bank Studios on the post-game show, so stay tuned for that. You've been watching Game Night on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Tonight's Game Night in the Region broadcast is brought to you by Strachan Van Til, your favorite Indiana-made grocery store. The Crowell Companies, your insurance superheroes. Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters. Build your future. Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, keeping you cool in the summer and cozy in the winter. Tech Credit Union, on the web at techcu.org. Hose Connections in Hammond, proven under pressure. Total Disposal, no hidden fees, no surprise increases, no contracts, always upfront pricing. Century 21 affiliated David Taylor, smarter, bolder, faster. Four Seasons Mechanical, your Northwest Indiana heating and air conditioning specialists. Toyota of Maryville, we make it easy. Odyssey Specialized Logistics, now hiring drivers and mechanics. Indiana Army National Guard, learn more at nationalguard.com/Indiana. Ethos Dental Group in Munster, dental care you can believe in. Orthopedic Specialists of Northwest Indiana. Centier Bank. Burns Funeral Home and Crematory, serving Northwest Indiana for over 113 years. Tonight's game sponsors include Home Connection Realty, Cagney's in Hobart, Bud Insurance, Lighthouse Whole Food Grill, River Point Country Club, The Main Room, Ray's Barbershop, Edward Jones Investments, Tim O'Brien, Dave's Towing, Holiday Rent-A-Car, Kara's Hair Studio, Reese Funeral Home,